All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Wife Quit Wednesday with Ross Quit. And
It's a hyphen.
uh, she is busy just
I
finishing up
forgot to
her.
tweet,
Fish,
so we're tweeting.
she's just busy finishing up her Wife Quit Wednesday tweet. Welcome back to Shadows Over Loathing. Today's episode, we are, it, as Hyphen has pointed out, we're going to the swamp with the alligator men, croc men. I don't remember, but I thought "Welcome to the Bayou" sounds a little more official. I don't know why. Alright, so we're going to continue our game. Are we in the bayou? What's on the notice board? Oh, okay. That's a lot right off the bat.
Yeah, it is. Hang on.
You want me to read it, or? A poster grabs your attention. Missing. Tom Chapman. Inquire at Largemouth Bass and Sons. The face of a teenage boy is circled in an attached photograph. Portrait of the boy and his elder male relatives, each holding a largemouth bass proportionate to his own height. There's a similar poster right beneath it. Missing. Kathy Tracy. Inquire at Largemouth Bass and Sons. What is going on at Largemouth Bass and Sons? Okay, so we inquired. I don't know, but I'll find out. I don't know, and I don't know if I'll get around to finding out or make a missing poster for Charles. Hey, Code.
What if we make a hey?
Hey, look, we're on time.
Yeah, how about that?
What do you want to do?
Hair in my mouth.
That's professional.
Super professional. Let's make a missing poster for Charles. Well, you don't have paper with which to make a poster. You could write Charles's name on the two that are already there. Add and Charles Wallace. Missing Tom Chapman, Inquirer at Largemouth Bass and Sons, and Charles Wallace. Kathy Tracy, Inquirer at Largemouth Bass and Sons, and Charles Wallace. Great, perfect work. Better hoof it over to Largemouth Bass and Sons then.
I'm hoofing. Location.
Hoof faster.
Do we want to go to the Moonshiner Shack, or do we want to go to Largemouth Bass and Sons?
Let's go to Largemouth Bass and Sons. How many more times are we going to say that? What I want to know.
Oh.
Your slog through the swamp is interrupted by an unfortunately familiar face.
Halt, interloper! Your pernicious interference ends here! Ah, jeez, not you again. Indeed, it is I, and I will give you even more cause to regret this encounter. You may have thought yourself clever, hiding in the institute where the dean's wards would protect you from our attentions. But now you've left that protection behind, and furthermore, encroached on the source of our power. You have made yourself extremely vulnerable. I'm just looking for my uncle. I don't know what you're talking about, and I don't know anything about the dean or your plans or those weird dreams about, or any of it.
Hey!
Hello, welcome home. Regardless of these...
Who was talking and what was going on?
Regardless of these claims, you will not leave this place unscathed. Quite the opposite.
So, like...
Scathed? Indeed. Well, fine. I'm not scared of an accountant. What are you gonna do? Embezzle me to death?
That's great. Terrence pulls a gun out of his jacket.
I've decided to balance these books in a more direct fashion.
Embezzle.
Swell. Fight! Oh, he's got a lot of crap.
Yes, he does have a lot of crap.
He has a lot of HP.
Vlad.
He also has a lot of HP.
We're gonna get the shit pushed out of us.
Ow!
Oh, my mosquito!
And he can move more than one turn.
Heck you, dude!
Okay, so that's one.
Throw it at... Yeah, I was about to say. Gabby, no!
Yeah, so he can go twice.
What in the fuck? Okay.
He has 81 HP, by the way.
You're about to get your shit rocked.
Ow.
Don't mind me, I'm just fixing my nose ring. What in the what?
It's a bomb.
You lost. Terrence looms over you, gloating with a sinister look in his eyes. Losing that fight made you really mad. He takes a fountain pen out of his inside pocket and scratches something in the middle of your forehead. It hurts, and you're pretty sure that isn't ink trickling down. Got a perk. Terrence.
Wow, we lost one of everything.
God damn. You have been evaluated and found wanting.
Ugh.
Not Vlad. I know, not Vlad.
Hello. State your business. Business? Do what you must then, for your own good. Don't hang around. Loungemouth Bass and Sons is cursed of late, stranger. Sales are down, children are going missing. The bosses have stopped speaking to one another. I'd quit, but God help me, I love the damn fish. What goes on at this place? Largemouth Bass and Sons? We fish largemouth bass, and most of us are sons. Why don't the bosses speak to one another? Between you and me and 3,600 largemouth bass, Messrs. Chapman and Tracy haven't been on speaking terms since Mr. Chapman was snubbed at the Academy Awards a few years back. They tolerate each other only because they both perform a function vital to the business, which is Mr. Tracy debones the fish and Mr. Chapman rebones them. Only then are the fish ready for sale at market. Are you saying you take out the fish's bones and then put them back in? It's tradition. For generations, the Chapman has deboned the bass and Tracy rebones them. The unique technical process is what gives our bass its distinctive tang. What do you think happened to the kids? If you ask me, that's what I just did. Hell, they ran off. This life isn't for everyone, and Tom and Kathy, they never had the makings of a largemouth bass deboner or reboner. I'll be going.
You're gonna put the bones back in the fish. No.
The sign identifies this water as a site of historical importance.
This pool is the birthplace of largest mouth Luke, a bass present at the signing of the Declaration of Independence.
No.
On August 2nd, 1792, he returned to his home waters to die, but his body was never found.
It was Declaration of Dependence.
Oh, of Dependence?
Yeah, that's why I was like...
Jesus!
That's why I went no.
Reading is hard.
Gators just pop out of the mud.
Are the shotguns keeping you out, or something else in? Who cares? I'm going inside.
Hello. Empty to the magnify the misfortune of my stolen daughter. Any idea who did this? I have my suspicions, yes. When did this happen? 3 nights ago. I'm still in shock. I can't even muster the strength to close the safe. I can do that for you. It's not hard. Would you? Sure. Okay.
Bless you.
Wait.
Shut up.
I'm good.
Bless you. Only 2.
Many thanks. Damn.
It's the mess through there. Oh, I don't mind. I don't mean it's messy. I'm saying that's the room where we have meals. It's the type of mess. Thought they only really use that term in the armed forces. You don't consider fishing to be part of the armed forces? What do you think we use to hold the rods? Arms?
That's right. Thank you. Thank you, Code Space.
Looking for something? What's back here? Crew quarters. Off limits. You live here? Where the fish live, we live. Can I go inside?
See.
Nope, that's a space for the Tracy family, like our crypt. Can I go to that? You better not. Grizzled Mariner must hate being stuck behind a
So they're
desk.
armed and dangerous. God damn it, Fenraken.
Hey, you missed her.
I did.
Greetings. As a mariner, do you hate being stuck behind a desk? Excuse me, I make 6 figures a year behind this desk. Mind your manners, you're addressing Adam Tracy, Chief Deboning Officer of Largemouth Bass and Sons. Are you here about Kathy? I saw some posters about missing children. That's right. 3 nights ago, Kathy disappeared, along with all her clothes and possessions, contents of that safe there, and the company truck. Oh, and the Chapman kid.
Hang on.
Let's find your daughter. There's a catch, and I'm not talking about the largemouth bass. Yeah.
Bass. You keep saying bath.
Largemouth bass is
Largemouth bass.
it's a tongue twister for me
That's
sometimes.
a whole different animal. And bass,
Damn.
I'm running this operation all right, not Chapman. I
Dad
know he's
quit
got a
his-
missing boy too. You can't just you can't involve a reboner in things like this.
Dad's
They're far
got the
too
worst.
emotional. If you're dealing with me, you keep him out of it. In return, 300 meat and my grandfather's fishing rod.
Perfect.
What's so special about this fishing rod? What's special about it? It can catch things that your scientists would say are impossible to find in water. How about that? So it doesn't catch fish. Yes, fish, but also impossible things. Deal. Good. Now Peter, our guard by the front gate, was the last to see Occam's gator in the sickening flesh. Peter chased him off our property to a revolting little hamlet. But dared not enter
Goddamn.
himself. I'll mark it on your map. I'm convinced that's where you'll find Occam's and inside Occam's cafe. Gatorman Hamlet. Now bring her home, you hear me? What do you do here? As I said, I'm the chief deboning officer here. My team and I deboned the largemouth bass, after which I just passed over to my colleague across the way for reboning. I'll be on my way.
Thank
Aw.
you. Well, I mean, I'm glad to see you. Viscous. Oh, never mind. Talk to the puddle or the man?
Man? What's the matter with you? She's left me. Left you. Amphibious truck. Oh, so not a person. No, I'm more interested in amphibious trucks. So what happened to your truck? Our truck. It's the company truck. We use it to take fish to market. A couple nights ago, I forgot to fill her up before bed, and that must have really ticked her off. The next morning, she was gone. No note, no nothing. Are you suggesting this truck is sentient? Oh, wow.
Oh, sweet lord.
Welcome in, Harley.
Hey! Hi, everybody. Welcome to Wife Quit Wednesday. We're playing Shadows over Loathing. This man is crying over his...
Truck. It's funny, I wouldn't have thought so, but I can't see any
Whoa.
other...
Thank you so much for the follow.
Hello!
Hi, everybody.
Welcome
I
in.
am Wife Quit, also known as It's a Hyphen. I don't do anything on Twitch besides this.
Welcome in, Mosh Pit and Maui. For anyone who doesn't know who I am from Harley, I am Rosquit. I am a variety streamer, and I do once or twice a week streams with my lovely wife.
Hey.
Right now, we are working on Shadows Over Loathing, which is absolutely ridiculous.
And occasionally your obnoxious father-in-law trying things.
Hi.
Yep.
She did bring her puddings.
Uh,
All of her puddings.
Of course, we love having you in. And
It's a
then
good time.
we recently, actually, just earlier today, we beat in another game with Dark Souls 3.
Oh,
We
shit,
have
you're right.
No. Go ahead.
and we'll be starting some more games in over the next few days as well. But Harley, thank you very much for the raid. I always do appreciate it.
It's gonna be. It's a good time.
Let's see here. Could it have anything to do with the missing kids? Tom and Kathy? Tom and Kathy? You'd have to talk to Mr. Chapman or Mr. Tracy about that. Maybe they took the truck. I don't know. Seems like a stretch. When did the children go missing? Same day as the truck, but I think that's probably a coincidence.
What's this puddle here?
It's the gas I never gave her that night. It's here now in our special place, waiting for her to come home. Is it working?
Happy Wumbo Wednesday indeed. How Wumbo was your Wednesday, Harley?
She seemed to be having some fun when I was there. The matches were sweaty, but
It
it's Apex.
It always.
It's
gets
also
wet.
a brand new. By the way, Jimmy asked for a stretch.
Oh my god!
Bigger? No.
Oh, I got a pat. I got a pop.
I did too.
Nice.
This poor sad guy is like a walking country song. I was gonna say that if you hadn't. In my heart of
Let's see.
hearts.
How far could someone have gone in the truck with the gas left in her?
Almost Dubs.
Couldn't have gone for almost dubs. Yeah,
Almost Dubs.
yeah. I had that a few times with the battle
I wish you
royale I
guys
was
could
playing.
have heard the pops. They were very satisfying.
Well, it couldn't have gone further than 100 miles. 100 miles.
100.
100 miles. Okay. No, 100. Sorry, 100 is fisherman's lingo. It means 11. Missing truck, huh? That's a shame. She'll be back. She has to come back. She'll run out of gas otherwise, and then where will she be? Good luck with the truck. I gotta go. Got the best damn job in the world.
This guard seems happy to be there, but skeptical of you.
Alright, so then this is the other family. Is this going to be a Bayou, Romeo and Juliet scenario?
Or maybe Hatfields and McCoys. Oh my god, you're
Thank you.
so right.
Thank you, Code.
Using Capulets?
I have been forgetting that as of late, and I'm a terrible person.
You are such a white girl, Andy.
I
Let's
am.
see. The chum bucket is inscribed. A stranger is just a chum you haven't met yet.
Take it. This bucket is secured to the floor.
Those are decorative. And the chum inside? It's the very first batch of chum ever made by Largemouth Bath & Sons, back in the summer of 1803. Reminds us of our humble beginnings.
This stream be... God damn it, Ben Ragan. I haven't even had the chance to hire you back yet.
The chum bucket is inscribed, champagne for my real chums, real pain for my sham chums.
That's a Fall Out Boy song.
The chum bucket is inscribed, chum pain for my real chums, real pain for my chum chums. That one's a little more esoteric.
God damn it. Do
Kitty.
we have any sardines?
No, not yet.
Fisherman's cats are a touchy sort and regard unproven outsiders with the highest suspicion.
Try to pet her. The cat avoids your touch. You get the sense that only true loyalty to the fisherman's cause will overcome its suspicion of you.
Alas.
Hello there, I wonder, do you ever wish you'd had a glorious death at sea? Many a sea creature has tried to give me one, pal. But before they get their teeth in me, I've reboned them 6 ways to
There you
Suntag.
go.
He spits a wad of chewing tobacco out the door. What door?
At the door.
Which door?
All the way across the room?
Wow, that's spit.
That's, yes. I'm especially good at expectorating.
Guy Chapman, Chief Reboning Officer, Largemouth Bass & Sons. And you must be Ross, the one I hear has thrown in his lot with that woeful deboner next door. Oh, surprise I know your name? Well, the Largemouth Bath have ears.
Keep saying that.
I'm looking for someone, Charles Wallace. I know the name. Some fool wrote in it on the missing poster I've had up for Tom. Been wondering who or what he is. Is he a fish? No. I'm not the person to ask. I'm a fisherman, friend. My bag is fish. You're looking for a human. You want to be asking some sort of human fisherman.
Haha.
You are a human fisherman.
His expression turned sour. Now that you poked a hole in his premise, he's lost interest in the conversation.
Okay, I don't know where your friend is, alright? What do you do here? I'm the Chief Reboning Officer at Largemouth Bass & Sons. Like my father was before me, and etc. He's wonderful. It's a wonderful life, a good family life. Like to talk about your son? Not sure I want to discuss my son with a confederate of Kathy Tracy, the Jezebel of a deboner's daughter. She's a delinquent sorceress who never cared a Walt Whitman for what we do here at Largemouth Bass.
Guy Fisherman.
And she led my Tom into the belly of Occam's gator.
You're being a little sexist, don't you think?
Not remotely. I'm not saying anything about her gender at all. I'm only saying that she may have gotten my boy eaten by the gator men. But when you throw words like Jezebel around, that's a little loaded.
Yes.
Is it? Well, I didn't mean anything by it. I'm willing to change, but you have to be patient with me, alright? I'm old-fashioned, and I can't keep up with all these new ideas your generation has. Gender, penicillin.
That sounds a lot like current day. Oh boy. How is Kathy responsible?
Well, the arrogance of youth. Cassie Tracy never thought she had anything to fear from Occam's gator. She didn't respect him. Several times I caught her attempting to summon the beast by shouting his name 3 times in a mirror or directly into the mouth of a bass. It was always going to end with hers in Occam's belly. I just didn't think Tom would be fool enough to go along with it.
You think Tom could have run away on his own?
Absolutely not. Tom's a 3rd-generation bass boy, proud and true. Why, just last month he said, I'm excited about my future in reboning largemouth bass, Dad. Now, that sound like words of a boy with 1 foot out the door? No, there's a simpler explanation. The siren song of Kathy Tracy who lures good men into the bellies of the gators. Okay. That's all I wanted to answer. Be seeing you. I don't know if one gives you a better option over the other, but... so we have...
I didn't even shout these people out. I'm a terrible human being.
You have to be careful, though, because of the timing.
Molly.
Gatorman, Hamlet, or... It is Romeo and Juliet, by the way, because there's a Hamlet. So it's all Shakespeare
Oh,
references.
God fucking damn it. I hate this game.
Moonshiner Shack?
I love this game. Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to go to Moonshiner Shack.
Oh, do you know what there is?
Here, there's mud, and, mud.
No, not here. Nearby.
You have to go pretty far before it isn't mud.
Yes, but it's a henge. Mud henge. A local tourist attractor. Gabby has read all about that, but never went.
Go check it out.
Let's do it.
It's on the way.
That's my Gabby voice, you guys.
Admission, 2 me. Whoa, there's a hobo code.
Oh, good. Hopefully we've learned enough to be able to decode it.
Okay.
Ooh, a Moxious Mudbloom.
Gather its necklace. Stylish. Joe.
Gather its necklace.
Hmm.
Largemouth bath.
Someone's going to lose their job at the fence factory. So we can either pay or we can just squeeze through.
Let's just pay. We're that type. Welcome to Mudhenge.
What is this place?
Friend, it's Mudhenge.
What's that?
It's one of the area's most popular henges. Folks travel from all over to see this mysterious mud.
Your Gabby voice is the
I'll
best.
say it again. Ivan's Gabby voice. Thank you.
See, I've heard of Stonehenge. Is it like that?
Like, stopped working. Sorry. I don't see the comparison.
You don't?
She sighs. Look, we could talk for hours about Stonehenge. Stonehenge is big. Stonehenge is strong. I've gone over all of this. So with respect, what I'm interested in is talking about Mudhenge, which is a formidable monument in its own right, and so much more than a first draft of Stonehenge, as they sometimes say in the magazines.
What's so special about Mudhenge?
Special? Well, during the swamp solstice, it's said that the needle of a compass placed upon the central altar will point not to the west, but secret west, where lies the thing you need most. That's special enough for you?
When is the swamp solstice?
If you're in a swamp, it's pretty much always the swamp solstice.
What is Secret West?
I'm no mystician, but secret west is the direction in which lies that thing your heart is most missing. And it's said that the compass laying on the altar of Mudhenge during the swamp solstice will point to the secret west. That was the object of Mudhenge Chalhenge. The object of the Mudhenge Chalhenge.
Mm-hmm.
But of course we don't run the Chalhenge anymore. Too hard. Too many missing presumed deads.
What does that mean? Thing your heart is most missing.
Well, it's kind of up to you. Up to your heart, that is. Could be a secret crush, that new job, maybe just a piece of bread.
I guess you could say my heart is missing Charles right now.
Charles, is that your secret crush? Yes.
But I was even thinking the number 3 as well. Maybe you're my secret crush.
Okay. Sir, I'm married.
Let's see. I'm looking for someone. It's Charles Wallace, about my height, similar build.
Another missing person.
Another?
I don't mean to upset you. Mudhenge can be difficult. Some folks have had a habit of walking into Mudhenge and never coming out. That's why we don't promote the Mudhenge Challenge anymore.
That doesn't sound like a challenge. That sounds sort of like murder.
But it's that very real risk of going missing that makes Mudhenge such a popular destination for tourists.
Tourists want to go missing?
Oh, sure! Folks get their thrills in different ways, but in the end, we all gotta get 'em. Me, I like making earrings out of live scorpions.
Okay. Is that dangerous?
Mostly for the grasshoppers on my shoulders, but then again, they need the thrill.
So have you seen Charles?
Sorry, I couldn't tell you. Folks don't always leave a name when they visit.
You don't have a guest book?
Used to, then one night it wandered into the Mudhenge and never came back.
I'd like to visit Mudhenge.
Well, and why wouldn't you? It's the best and most mysterious henge this side of the border. Admission is 2 meat.
What border?
I believe it's all of them.
Here.
You spend 2 meat. I knew you wouldn't be able to come all this way without seeing the famous Mudhenge. Here's a pamphlet that goes over just about everything we know about the history of this ancient monument.
Here's my...
Short brochure, complimentary with your admission to Mudhenge.
I'll be on my way then. Wait, so do I just go through the crack in the gate anyway?
Yeah, where's the gate?
The gate's here. There's no gate. It's just...
That's stupid. I hate that. Alright.
Hold on,
Well, anyway, welcome to Mudhenge.
Hold on, there's hobo code. 13!
Oh, no, we don't know enough. Well, it's not like we can never come back.
Oh, that was weird. Oh.
Oh, I see.
Okay, I need
So
mysticality.
this whole mission hinges on you...
Wow, my mysticality is only a 2.
Okay.
Where's my...
Okay. Yes. Yes, it was. Na-na-na-na-na. And there we go.
Oh.
You're at 83 now. You proud? This crazed gator man appeared out of nowhere and is champing
Champing.
at the bit to make sure you're nowhere within 5 minutes from now. Wait, what am I looking at here? Oh, have you not seen a gator man yet? Sorry, it's hard to keep track. These are the guys Jessica mentioned, and they're pretty much what you'd expect from the name Gator Man. They're intelligent, upright walking alligators. They have a tough, scaly skin, lots of teeth, and pissy attitudes about everything that they aren't already eating. They especially hate intruders, and are the second biggest reason that the swamp isn't a popular tourist destination. The first being it's a swamp. In any case, the gator man in front of you looks like he wants to give you a bad time.
Clean his clock. Where's Gabby?
Where is Gabby?
Was she not able to get in because I snuck in?
Oh no. Where's my Gabby? Ew.
Did it just throw up on me?
Nasty mushroom barf.
Yes, it did.
Most certainly did.
Cool.
Should start a mid-read counter. Oh, god damn it. Alright, Ross. After this stream, you give the people what they want.
They'll have to be in control of it because you're going to be too exasperated to want to do the...
No, that's going to be Fenn's job.
Okay, then it'll be your counter for that. Another round, but a hand raises from the swamp and drags him down screaming.
God damn.
Phew.
A backpack stashed in the swamp is certain to contain illicit material. Parental guidance is advised. There is a complete change of clothes in the sack, and a black embossed card sticking out of the back pants pocket. Drowned Mary's crown is buried past the hewed tower. The nudist's creed. Nothing is worn. Everything is visible.
Thank you, Assassin's Creed.
Fucking nudists. Nudists? You like to leave everything in the bag where you found it. Nothing is your size anyways. Why does it contain clothing?
Because the nudists left their clothes behind.
Will do, boss. Oh boy.
Okay, now I'm kind of lost. Which is the point.
That is the point. I want to get to this altar, though. So we have to.
Okay, is that not changing? That's not changing.
No. You're doing the same thing and expecting a different result.
No, I was trying to see like if it was like a different path. So then that should lead same spot. That leads there. Okay, so that leads... Okay, so that leads there. This leads there. So that'll go back. Ooh, no. They don't go to the same spot.
They did. No?
Okay, so this one... Oh, wait, go back? Shit. Because I found the entrance for a second because the thing was over here. Okay, so this is the entrance. Okay, I can get out at least, so we can head back to the Moonshiner Shack.
Yeah, let's do it.
Because...
Well, that's something you don't see every day. A big haunch of raw meat hanging from a tree branch in the middle of a swamp. Or at least, I don't see that every day. Maybe you spend more time in swamps than I do. Anyway, not wanting to let a perfectly good haunch go to waste, you approach it, and with a cartoonish sprawling, you find yourself trapped in a big net hanging from the tree.
Well, dang it.
Tear yourself loose. After a time, a band of gator men arrive and are plainly delighted at having caught some prey.
Human dumb. Trick easy. That hurts, but I guess I don't have much of a leg to stand on. No, eat leg. I meant like a rhetorical leg. Eat both.
The gator men lower the net to the ground and surround you as they open it. I stand by it. This is the frickin'
Vorcha.
Yes, this is Vorcha. This is Vorcha.
Where is Gabby?
The logic for this Code space!
You die now.
Where is it? I need it. Where is it?
Where's Gabby?
My emotional damage. I don't know what happened.
Where is my Gabby?
Where is my Gabby?
Aloof. Okay, we got Moxie back. Where the hell's my Gabby? Wait. There you are. Hey, hi, I found you, Gabby.
How you doing, Gabby? Oh, Gabby has a readiness for action.
How'd you find me?
Gabby thought real hard about where you are mostly to go, and then chose by random.
Well, I'm glad that worked out. Okay, so she's back now.
Okay, good.
That was weird. Whoa, what the hell?
She left me all alone with code space. I can't. I have to hire him, and then I have to fire him.
Oh, gross.
This pod has been demoted from soup to chamber. Blah. Ugh.
Whoever was here last must have left in a hurry. There's still a poker game in progress. You draw cards until you beat all the hands that were left on the table, then you collect your winnings. I guess it works.
A rusty old fire-powered still. You're pretty sure these aren't meant to be operated indoors. It's full of ashes, but they're cold. Seems like nobody has been here for a while. A couple of soggy bedrolls.
Ew.
Been fired so many times. You have been fired.
Well, he had to make up for the fact Fen wasn't here to help.
He did. And unfortunately, he did a good job. Got what you wanted.
But he also doesn't add to the count, because that counter is only for Fen. And only for you, because I don't fire her.
I'm gonna pull up Bernie.
Leaning against the wall. The tread patterns on this tire identifies it as a Lincoln, which sounds like an impressive piece of deduction. Honestly, the top hat and beard were a dead giveaway. Okay. Okay, there's stuff out here.
There's a chaotic mess of animal tracks leading in all directions.
Take a closer look.
You identify several sets of tracks leading away from the cabin. Hey, one of them matches the tread pattern of the spare tire you found. So you have duck tracks, horse tracks, cow tracks, human footprints, cat tracks, badger tracks.
And tire tracks.
The tire tracks, or you could not.
Do we want to just do it? Do we just want to do them individually?
Yes.
Okay, follow the ducks.
Follow the duck tracks would lead you through a lengthy sequence of locations that are of zero interest to non-ducks.
Okay. Follow the cows.
Several sets of Oh, never mind. You follow the cow prints to a big hole in the ground, next to which lie a pair of shoes with fake cow hooves nailed to the soles. Huh. And wooden sandals with carved hooves on the bottom. Wearing these would be a real fashion statement. Specifically, I do not understand fashion.
Makes you clomp around like a cow.
I think it's the stompy.
Yeah, the stomping motion.
Stompy walk.
Follow the horse tracks.
Follow the horse tracks to some water, but you don't drink it. I mean, why would you? It's nasty swamp water.
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Indeed. Cow shoes. Yes, cow shoes.
Cow shoes.
Those shoes.
Follow the human footprints.
You follow the human footprints. They lead to, let's call it an improvised latrine a few yards away from the cabin. You decline to investigate further.
The cat tracks.
Says the man who has stuck his hand into so many spittoons.
That's not me in this game, though.
Even so. You follow the cat tracks, but after a few minutes they lead up a tree you're not willing to climb. I guess if I'm being honest, it's really a tree you're not capable of climbing. I was just trying to preserve your dignity.
Back to the cabin. Follow the badger.
Start following the badger tracks, but after a few minutes you realize this course of action might culminate in you encountering an actual badger, so you change your mind. Terrifying animals, just the absolute worst.
Well, they are terrifying if you corner them. And follow the tire tracks.
You follow the tire tracks until you lose track of them in the water in a nearly partially submerged cave.
Moonshiner's Cave.
Check out the cave.
Alright. No fishing.
Somebody's old campsite, and it looks trashed.
Investigate.
Amidst all the garbage strewn about, you find a shiny 7/8" combination wrench with CW painted on the side.
Charles!
That's strange. Obviously this belongs to Charles, but he doesn't seem the kind of guy who'd lose one of his tools carelessly. Not the kind of guy who'd leave trash around nor the kind of guy who'd leave trash around his campsite. You look around more carefully and discover weird tracks in the mud. Big, clawed, bipedal tracks. Maybe Gatorman tracks? And there's a spot where some kind of scuffle clearly happened. Ah, jeez. Well, that tears it. Charles Wallace must have gotten kidnapped by Gatormen. Maybe he dropped the wrench on purpose to attract your attention. Hopefully you can find him soon.
Well, we're going to check the big old hole here.
Well, there's the truck. It's a weird shadow pocket or pouch or something. Do you want to reach inside?
Close it. We get experience. We just get an item if we reach inside. Also, what's her name started yelling at us because we were reaching in.
Life is short. This Ford truck has been fitted with Lincoln tires. Is a little ominous.
Oh.
We don't have to talk about it. A couple of shady-looking characters furtively skulking in this cave.
Hi? Hi. Hello. Are you Jarvis and Clem Schlitz? No, I'm Clem. He's Jarvis. Shut up, Clem. He might be a pro-y. Oh, I ain't Clem, and I ain't Jarvis. Relax, guys. I just saw the poster at the bus stop and got curious, and I'm not gonna turn you in. My name's Ross. Whew. Well, that's a relief. Sure is. Good to meet you, Ross.
We want to see the new shoes. They want to see the new shoes.
Alright, we'll put on the new
Give
shoes.
the people what they want.
What are you two doing in this weird cave? Got ourselves in a real predicament, is what we'd done.
Ticklement.
What happened? Well, me and Jarvis been brewing up homemade hooch to sell, but stashing in the back of this here cave. We got wind that the proies was on our trail, so we figured we'd better cheese it. Pull the old 23 skidoo, you know? Come to find a pack of them mean lizard varmints got into the hooch and then won't give it back. We was thinking we'd just take the loss and blow, but we hit another snag. Kind of snag. I went and locked the keys in the door in the truck. Still don't get why you'd go and do a full thing like that for. I told you, it ain't like I won and did it on purpose or nothing. Huh, I'll see what I can do. Okay, so we
and you
want...
gotta bust a move. Move.
Cow shoes.
Anyway.
Hold on. Did I put the shoes on? Makes you clomp around. I don't think it works in the swamp. I don't think the shoes work in the swamp because it's too messy. I'll keep them on though, but I don't think it works.
I'm not going to give you the satisfaction. I will not do it. You cannot make me. God fucking damn it.
This just reminded me of the thing we saw on TikTok with the Adam Bovine.
I have only just fired you!
Too late, I pinned it. Alright, you could probably jimmy the door open if you had a coat hanger. In fact, I do. Get the car unlocked, but your coat hanger gets ruined in the process. Shucks. Alright, well, your door's open.
HR is complicated.
Clem and Jarvis are looking fretfully at their truck and their hooch. They seem a bit out of their depth. I just got your truck unlocked for you. Well, dang, that's a load off my mind. Thanks, pal. I'm driving this time. Yeah, that's fair. Leave them for now. What's this? It's part of the cave wall is shiny. Let's see. These Gatormen have gotten into the Schlitz brothers' stash of hooch. They're popping the bottle caps off with their teeth, guzzling down the contents, and just generally having too much of a good time to notice of you.
Amazing. They're drunk. They growl at you menacingly, plainly too sozzled to just jump up and attack you. On the other hand, if you get too near their booze, that could change in an instant.
We can actually frighten them away. Wow, you guys are really into that baby formula. You must be missing some vitamins or something. Boo's good. Wait, baby? Yeah, we feed that stuff to human babies so they grow up big and strong, like me.
You hold up your arm and pat a barely visible bicep.
Drink booze, make strong? Humans weak. Hey now, I lived on that stuff when I was a kid, and I'm in peak physical shape. Want to see me do a push-up? I'm feeling pretty good. I bet I could do 2 or 3.
Gatormen are so disgusted by this, they drop the bottles and stomp away without even pausing to beat you up.
Nice.
It's Jarvis and Clem's hooch. What's left of it.
I grabbed a lot.
Grab a case, since you're heading back anyway. Jarvis and Clem can haul the rest themselves.
I want to know what's up with this shiny wall.
Clem nods kindly at you, but Jarvis is clearly fretting about their hooch.
Dealt with the gators. You can get your hooch, at least what's left of it.
You hand over the case you picked up.
Well, heck, that's great news. Thanks, fella. We'll get to loading the truck in a jiffy. Looks like you guys are good to go. Sure does. Thanks a million, fella. You've really saved our bacon. And how? We ain't got much to offer you but way of reward, but feel free to grab a crate of hooch as a thank you. I got 40 XP.
Huh.
Thanks.
They quickly load the rest of the hooch onto the back of the truck and drive away. Unfortunately, you forgot to pay attention to how the truck got in through that weird tree hole.
Oh, maybe next time. I want to know what's up with the shiny tree.
Good question.
Okay, so we did that. We have Gatorman Hamlet left for known locations. I don't know what's up with
Radio
Mudhenge.
transmission cuts through the thick swamp air, a series of beeps and tones of varying length and pitch. Random noises, perhaps some coded message.
We don't have enough
Let's say a random
mysticality.
noise and leave it there.
I keep losing mysticality.
The guards stop in their tracks and start sniffing around suspiciously. They're almost certain to notice you if you get any closer. Staying put isn't an option here. Which way do you want to go and how?
Charge! Did he just poison himself?
Hard to say. But now he's bleeding. Shielded. Okay,
I gave him 1 free.
yeah, he's broken it. Okay.
Okay, he should be dying off his own teammates' attacks.
You haven't used sacks of violence in quite some time.
I don't think. Keep forgetting, and also I have more AP too. Slap. Death.
This reminds me of the South Park games.
Kind of similar a little bit.
Same basic idea.
Sacks of violence. Jazz hands.
Cha-cha-cha. I love that so much. Ooh, what you making for dinner? Oh, mini tostadas. Nice.
Ooh. And death.
It's like a doodle bob type of setup. Me hoy, me noy. Turns out
Mihoi,
those
me
gators
noi.
should have been avoiding you.
Got Gatorman skin pants.
Not to be confused with Gatorman skin pants. These are pants made of skin and worn by Gatorman. You're not sure what kind of skin they're made of.
Not bad pants though. Oh, if I was more muscle, that'd be better. Gator Punch.
They drink it, but that doesn't mean they like it.
And Pastry Iron deals 15 stench damage.
You wouldn't feed this to a dog, though you would throw it at a dog if the dog was clearly a threat.
Okay. I am the terror that stalks the swamp.
Secret tunnel.
Another one of those Gatorman campsites, maybe the ones who kidnapped Charles came this way. Okay.
Campsite is similar to the previous one. A lot of Gatorman tracks and a lot of discarded trash. These Gatormen sure are slobs.
They're Vorcha.
You find a 15/16 combination wrench labeled CW. Looks like you're on the right track at least.
Charles's other wrench.
I've done nothing wrong. The handle on this fridge is busted. This is going to be a headache come lunchtime.
Okay.
No dice, and no door opening either. Whoever smashed in the handle wants to keep you out or something in. Magical talking sandwich, maybe?
Force the door.
With great effort, you force the door open. Released from his refrigerated cage, a cold man squirms out into the muck, gasping for air.
My God, you are my savior. One more day trapped in there, and I would have consumed completely to despair.
Succumbed.
Who are you? I am Fabian, an illustrator of the natural sciences. Arid steppes, glittering bergs of ice. You okay?
Yeah, I had an ice cream moment.
Oh,
Random ice creaming.
but lately my interests have taken me to these damp lands, and I am in my soggy period. How did you get in there?
Anyway. No, keep going.
I was
Keep going.
traveling to the swamp to sketch the native cypress, only to be caught in a net by these gator-esque men. First, they allowed me to roam within the confines of this camp, but when I shouted for help at a passing truck, I was put into the refrigerator. What truck? Oh, it hurtled through the camp like a bass out of hell. It was a boy and a girl at the wheel, and I called out, "Stop! I am a prisoner! Take me with you!" But they drove on. What makes a person do that? Where was the truck headed? North of here, I'm sure of it. North, huh? North, huh? And since that driver at Largemount Bass and Sons was confident the truck could only make it 11 miles at most, subtract from 11 the distance between this camp and the fishery, sees with deductive and 4, you do a quick calculation which in your haste came out very wrong. You do them again, not rushing it this time, and produce a promising lead. An amphibious truck? Have you come across my friend out here, Charles Wallace? Charles? No, I would remember meeting someone with such an unusual name. If you want to leave, the way out is more or less clear. I do want to leave, that is a good guess. If we ever meet again, it would honor me to paint your portrait. I am an artist, as you know. I cannot paint you right away, as I am in my soggy period, but if I conclude that work, or if you become soggy, well, who knows? Who knows indeed. Indubitably.
Sleeping. Oh.
Oh, sorry.
A safe hanging in an unsafe manner from the ceiling.
Open.
It's got a combination lock on it, and you don't know the combination.
Oh, hello.
Sleeping Gator Man, unless he's lying about being asleep.
Do not let him lie.
Okay, if you say so.
Oh.
What would you like to do as an alternative to letting this Gator Man continue sleeping?
Search him.
You reach into the water and carefully grope the Gator Man's pockets. At least you hope those are pockets. You find a scrap of paper.
Gatorman save combination.
I have to take off my sweatshirt. I'm a little hot.
Too warm now?
Everybody say goodbye to Bernie.
Eureka! Alright, open it. Whoa! There is 348 meat in that safe.
Nice.
This must be the second ship. Luckily, they're all facing the other way.
Ambush them.
Ow! Very rude.
Not my Gabby.
Okay, so we're gonna do...
Beautiful. I think that one has a beard.
Okay, bleed damage is going to come into play there. Ow!
What? Ow! Okay, that's a lot.
There's a lot of HP, too.
Gator Man rage jerk. That's what he's called. It gives you some amazing battle music. Let's...
Okay, so I lowered his stats by a lot. Excuse
Ross
you.
quit symbolically assault Gatorman Rage jerk. This is amazing.
Excuse me.
No, Vlad! Okay, that's enough to knock you out. You have to do something about that.
Look at that.
You are still in danger, my friend.
Whack. Bless you.
Bless you. Okay, that was close.
Yeah, I kind of knew what I was
You
doing a little bit.
dispatched the guard gators, and your path forward is clear.
Swamp haunch.
Slab of bone-in flesh from some animal too distasteful to even mention, let alone eat.
Add 3 hot armor to a hat. And
Swamp mushroom. Swamp mushroom does not appear in any mycology text because mycologists famously refuse to get their shoes wet.
Codespec says, bless you, by the way. And Vlad leveled up, more HP.
Vlad! Ugh.
Okay, we're gonna go on this one first.
This seems to be where the gator men store...
Hello? I barely moved. Okay.
a forge, presumably for hammering on terrible gator metals.
Weird. It, like, didn't give me an option to, like...
This gator man seems less aggressive than is typical for these guys.
Are you a store? Hi there. Greet, human, not eat. Greet. Thanks. I appreciate that. You seem to be a bit more relaxed than the rest of the gator folk. Yes, everyone crazy. Dunno reason. Not belong. Leave swamp. Where we go? Don't know. Wander. Oh, like a hobo? Hobo? What that? Basically, someone who travels from place to place because they're looking for work or just don't have anywhere specific to be. Yes, hobo gator. First, though, need weapon. Defend self.
Ask about hobo code?
You know any hobo code you could teach me? Hobo code? What that? Oh, right. You wouldn't know any of that. Any yet. It's like little symbols that hobos use to leave messages for other hobos. Here, I can show you some of the basic ones.
You can teach them the symbols for safe camp, cops here, and the increasingly rare and exciting pie on windowsill.
Offer him a weapon. Let's give him the nasty mop.
Amazing.
How about this nasty mop? No thanks. Weak. Weapon weak. Need power.
I'll try to find you something stronger.
Okay. Oh, I see. What was the mop at? 4 damage. I'm using that. So does he not want, like, anything? No. So he wants something stronger than that. Okay. So we'll have to find something. We'll have to come back later. What's in the fridge?
Terrible rusty metal fridge dangles from the ceiling of this terrible rusty metal hovel.
Raid it.
Weird. None of this stuff is even
Perishable. Dried swamp meat and swamp mushroom.
Fabulous.
Hobo gator.
Hobo gator. This is apparently where the gator men keep their billions upon billions of swarming bugs.
Oh, is it just gonna be a...
Yes.
Whoa!
Vlad! Oh, tick wasps. Amazing.
We are dead, by the way.
Yes, we are. We're...
We are screwed.
Do they take bleed damage?
I don't know, but... Gonna knock out
Well,
one of them.
They do. Ow.
Okay, he was the one that hit really hard.
Okay, you're out. I was about to say that maybe we're not quite as fucked as we think we are, but no, we're fucked. Yabby, no!
Okay.
Yikes indeed. Yikes
Oh.
on bikes.
We got more maximum AP for losing. Yeah, the fights in this game are still hard. Amphibious truck? Oh, that's right. North is west in this one.
Mm-hmm. Was that fucking pun?
I don't know with that one. That could be legit.
Maybe that was a fucking pun. Oh, we'll see. You step through a copse of swamp cypress into the edge of a gloomy clearing, quiet but for the sound of dirt raining on an open grave. Two burly men work hurriedly with shovels to bury the corpse of a gator man whose epaulets, hat, and mailbag mark him as some manner of mailman. As the gator is swallowed whole by the mud, his gravediggers straighten up and look you in the eye, sweaty but defiant. You have stumbled upon the darkest and most secret part of the swamp, where sins are buried, and gators.
So we have the Leather Brothers or...
God fucking damn it.
See,
You know what? HR is for chumps.
Whoa. Hi, guys.
That's right, I fired you without hiring you. I'm a terrible employer. Report me to the BBB.
Doesn't contain genuine leather. The ambiguity is clear now, and the person responsible for the original inscription has been sacked.
Careful of him or he might tan your hide.
Something to say about the dead gator? Swear I didn't know he was a mailman. Never intentionally harm a mailman.
I never accused you of killing a mailman.
Ah, hell, me and my big mouth. He was in my way, you understand. Had no idea he was a mailman. Never would have touched a mailman if I'd known. My brother, he had nothing to do with it, understand? I swear it. What's wrong with killing a mailman? Listen to yourself. Can tell you ain't a hunter, all right. Most any species is fair game for hunting. Mailmen are protected by international treaty. Last hunter I know who hunted a mailman got pulled up by the international criminal courts and mailed to Mars. Is he okay? Obviously he ain't okay. Don't joke with me. It's a nightmare scenario. That's a nightmare scenario for a hunter. Getting mailed to Mars? Sends shivers down my spine, it does. Who are you?
Double secret fired. Fired without rehire.
Me? Ain't much to my story. I'm a hunter. Name of John Leathers. And if you can't tell from the accent, I'm from Albion. As a toddler, I hunted small game like mosquitoes and gnats, then moved on to foxes and voles and such as I grew up. I like the game over here, but I've got my eye on the greatest hunt of all. What's that? Big picture? I'd like to build a ladder to heaven so I can hunt the dinosaurs. It's more of a 5 to 10 year plan, though. I don't think that's how either ladders or heaven works, but I guess it's good to have a dream. Wouldn't it be more practical to build a time machine? Now that just sounds ridiculous.
John wipes his brow with the blade.
4. Never been asked so many questions before. You can talk the talk, alright, but what about hunting the hunt? I got work that needs doing, but I ain't going out while they're searching the swamp for the sod who killed the mailman. If they find me, I'm dead. You don't have to be a leatherman to know which way the wind blows. Sure, I'll hunt for you. Love a positive attitude. It's an easy job. 5 gator hides, and that's all I need for my project. I even know a place you might find. Scoped it out myself, see? Easy job and pays well. Couldn't be easier unless it was a smaller number of gator hides. Okay. What's this project you're talking about? Not so fast. Need to know I can trust you first. Better be gone.
Alrighty.
Wouldn't go in there if I were you. Why? Might not like what you see.
That egg is busted.
Aw.
Oh, that's what the cow shoes do.
Oh, they leave tracks.
No.
And it has a bell. Told you it wasn't a
I
pretty
got
sight.
a fever.
Told you it wasn't a pretty sight. I was looking forward to eating that egg all day, and come dinner time, I only went and bloody dropped it.
Sorry for your loss.
Okay. That's funny, but I'd still like the jingle.
Birkenclogs. Hunter's beans. A veritable hill of them.
Don't mean nothing but a hill of beans.
But
And observes you with the monk-like serenity. Hi there. Looks like you set up quite the trading post here in the swamp.
John shakes his head.
Paul can't speak. Can't or won't? Don't. How'd you become mute, Paul? Now that's a very personal question. Sorry. It ain't a problem. It's just a hobby of mine to make observations on the nature of questions. Basically, Paul lost his tongue in a poker game.
That's awful.
Back home, we play our strip poker high stakes or not at all. Oh, okay.
Condensed swamp gas, a crowbar, gator punch.
Where's my...
Impregnable tack?
Oh, there we go.
I
Okay.
think we have that.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, this is much harder than normal tack.
Yeah, we do. Pickaxe.
Instead of just hard tack.
Okay.
I hate this game. If
Okay.
anybody from ASIM is, by some miracle actually watching this, I don't actually hate this game.
Quite the opposite. You love this entire series.
I made it a point to play it.
I know. Do we want to go to the amphibious truck or to the gator men?
Amphibious truck!
And we're stuck again.
As you round a clump of mangrove trees, whatever kind of trees these are, you come face to face with a bearded gator man and his big filthy sack. I should clarify that it's a burlap sack and doesn't have a face. Just a gator man does.
Whoops, buy sack, 136 meat, sale final. Alright.
You spend 136 meat. You open the bag and reveal your prize. It's like Crimbo. A sad, wet, dirty Crimbo.
Weed Lord fetish.
A drippy little totem woven from swamp weeds.
Huh.
You have, no mysticality.
No, I know, but that would be good if you were...
Swamp mushroom, 2 swamp mushrooms.
And a nasty pastry.
And a nasty pastry.
Ew. Ah!
Ow. There's nothing amphibious about this truck.
What? Wait.
The cab door hangs limply from its hinges. This truck has been abandoned for some time. There's nobody inside unless they are very small and hiding.
Are they small and hiding?
No.
Search the seats.
A newspaper left on the passenger seat is open to the classifieds page. Circled are advertisement for Mr. Rat's Hotel for Working Women and The Docks.
Take the paper.
You don't need it. It's yesterday's news.
Search under the seats.
The gas tank is located underneath the driver's seat, which has the advantage of lowering the truck's center of gravity. This gas tank is empty, which has the disadvantage of the truck not working. You also notice a tiny glint of metal, a key.
Small LB and S key. You're getting on my case, and you can't say black.
Black smoke billows from the cowl. That engine is cooked.
Eat the engine.
Eat it. Can't eat something just because it is cooked.
Eat the engine.
It's far too large to eat.
Eat the engine.
It's not possible to eat an engine.
Eat the engine.
It would kill you to even try.
Eat.
Girding yourself against the overbearing heat, you wrench open the cowl to peer through the smoke, only to find that someone has beaten you to it. The engine has already been eaten.
Next time, chance I get, I'm eating an engine.
What the fuck? Words are hard, okay? What did I just read?
Okay. Are you okay?
No, I'm never gonna be okay.
So nothing really opened up with that.
Ooh! Alright.
Because this was the only thing here. Oh, wait, we got a key to one of the doors in the main office, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Okay. So we have to go back there. But there's still the Gatorman village.
Let's go to the Gatorman village. portly man in a white linen suit sitting in a wicker chair in a flat-bottomed boat is being fanned by two large bats as he pulls his craft through the murky swamp water.
I say, pardon me, young man, but might I prevail upon you to lend me some navigatorious assistance? I consider myself a man with a sense of direction, but I must admit this bayou has got me turned right around.
God damn.
Well, to start with, you're way too far west to call this swamp a bayou.
There you go.
That's true.
That pokes a really big hole in our title.
Yeah, but I'd like to... Welcome to the bayou.
Welcome to the bayou!
You hate them, though.
I do. I don't like Guns N' Roses, and all of you can fight me.
Well, now, I might be just a simple country Dracula, but I'd have thought I could tell the difference between the bayou and some damned Yankee swamp. If I really miss Louisville by that much, I'm afraid so. By more than 800 miles as the bat flies.
He's a vampire.
Well, tall nation. Never make it to the Derby at this rate. I was looking forward to that mint julep. Reckon I'll just have to make do with a... Is your name Mary by any chance? No, it's Ross. A bloody Ross. Well, any port in the storm, as the poet said.
Fight him!
Oh, God.
Thank you, Vlad.
Where's my mouse?
Sacks of violence!
That's true. Hold on. Where is my mouse?
Swampire bat.
There you are. Cha-cha-cha.
Country Dracula.
Vampire Colonel. 8. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. So we lowered his muscle as well. Where is my mouse?
Look me in the eyes. And say it.
Can you stop burping on me?
Can you stop burping? Oh, you suck. You really suck. You suck. I'm being double teamed.
What else is new? You guys haven't had this in a month.
No.
This doesn't change anything from the way it used to be. Where's my... Ow! Just whacked me on the head with his cane. Nope.
I've never been so fucking angry.
You love them.
I do. Ah! You won! You really showed that guy your
Ooh.
secret blend of 11 herbs and spices. Metaphorically speaking. Was that the Colonel?
I think it was supposed to be Colonel Sanders.
I'm so angry.
Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh, god damn it. White suit pants. They look nice, but they're tainted with both evil and the sort of mundane stuff pants usually get tainted with.
Plus one Moxie and meat drops, though. That's not bad.
White pants, though? I've worn white pants before, and I have regretted it.
I forgot. Yay! Let's see. Pants. That's for muscle. Do we have anything else that's supposed to be better for that? Max HP. Sleeves armor. Hot armor. Mysticality. Meat drop. Physical. Muscle. Muscle and physical armor. Moxie and meat drops, though. So we get more money, plus it increases our attack.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Also, we went through making stuff a lot for... everything else is pretty good. We had done a lot of stuff because we were trying to boost the strength last time. But not realizing that it goes away once the What the hell is being thrown? Oh, it's a fish.
Oh, okay.
I was very confused there
Another
for a
one of
second.
those Gator Man campsites. Maybe the ones who kidnapped Charles came this way? It's another Gator Man camp, alright, and there's 4 more wrenches here. A 31/32nd one, a 63/64th one, and a 127/128th one, and a 255/256 one. Charles must carry one heck of a toolbox. The wrenches are laid out in the shape of an arrow pointing at a nearby hill. From the top of the hill, you can see some sort of fort in the distance, apparently hammered together out of rusty scrap metal. That's gotta be where the Gator Men took him. Here's a Gator Men fortress. Grab all the wrenches and combine them with the other ones he dropped to complete the set.
Okay.
Thank you, Charles. Don't forget to apply the knee pads. You're right. Knee
Oh,
pads.
yeah. I'll get that
These
after.
guys seem pretty focused on their meal, their after meal hygiene, and their after hygiene rest, respectively.
Fight. Ow. Vlad, help.
Time to scale the fortress.
Okay, which one of you has...
I want to say we're storming the castle instead.
Have fun storming the castle!
Think you're gonna make it?
It'll take a miracle. Goodbye! Okay, trying to look at health.
Oh, Billy Crystal. I almost made that joke.
You could have made that joke. It's
We
a
are gonna
classic.
have fun storming the castle.
Ow. Vlad, please help.
Thank you, Vlad. You two would make a great Miracle Max and wife. I forget if she gets named in the movie. Did she get named in the movie?
I don't remember off the top of my head, actually, to be honest. Get out of here, witch!
No, Vlad! I didn't think I would get so attached to a mosquito, but here I am. You may want to consider stench armor. It seems like most of these encounters come with heavy stench damage.
True.
Okay, well that's one gator. Gross.
Yep. Okay, bleeding.
It's okay, he bled out. I didn't think you were gonna win
Oh,
for a minute.
I had it set up. There's the Gator Man hide. We had to get 5, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 1. Hold on. So yeah.
Can you go fishing over there?
Maybe. Hold on. So what were you?
Stench damage. Or stench armor.
That's sleaze. Hot armor, ciabatta, sit. Okay, so no, we're gonna keep those. We do have stuff for... It's sleaze. That's stench armor. We're gonna lose Moxie though if we use it.
We're at 9.
Yeah, so I think... Curse Fedora. Hot
Think-
armor.
Sickle armor, stench armor, the gas mask.
Yeah,
Or- yeah.
we're gonna lose Moxie and health if we put this on though. Kinda need the health. Let's see. Mood, that changes mood per room. Snake tooth, when you apply poison, we don't poison things. Okay.
I don't think we're gonna get anything necessarily from your accessory.
No. We could do stuff... Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we could do food.
Yeah.
We
I
still
think
haven't...
we could probably eat something. Swamp mushroom.
Want to do poison, max HP, muscle, spooky armor, squirrel cheese,
Ugh.
press down, physical armor, boodle,
Fairy cake.
nope, grease patty, sleaze armor, mysticality, balaclava, or baklava.
Baklava.
No, not really anything.
To eat.
Vegetable sausage.
Vegetable sausage.
Yeah, but that would give us more HP.
What about the shoes?
Hmm?
Do you have any shoes that...
They just do. They don't do anything.
Okay, so they don't really...
No, they're just for the funny stuff.
Amazing.
Imagine milking squirrels.
I don't want to.
We can either increase moxie or we can increase health.
We can increase your moxie because you did take off some of your
Alright, so
stuff.
we'll eat that. So we're now limber.
Surprising.
Limburger.
Uh-huh.
You're now as nimble. You're as nimble as a forest creature.
And nipple. Yeah, you said it. You were thinking about the squirrels.
Gator punch, physical armor, cold armor, magical weapon, muscle, ranged attacks. It's not bad. Spooky.
Spooky armor.
We're looking for
Glob of tar. Shadow wine.
sleaze,
Lip balm.
hand washing, mysticality, range, stench, but only by 1.
We could use it, honestly.
Yeah. Wait.
Oh! Oh, wow. Okay, that's a lot.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and drink that.
Yes.
This
This
thing
thing seems really dangerous. Are you sure you want to go through with this?
Oh, it's one of the things we got from the shadow portals.
Go ahead and do it. I want to see what happens. You drink the wine. Notes of ash. A faint aftertaste of typewriter ribbon. A pleasant numbness spreads within you. Soothing darkness. 10 out of 10 when drinking.
Okay. So we have until we drink
Can
another.
you filter? You know what? We should have probably checked that
That's a good question.
instead of just gone around clicking on things like a noob.
Let's go. Yes.
All right.
Good to know for next time.
Yes, it is good.
All right. So that's that. We did get some more stench armor, and I did keep my moxie the same.
Gator
Hello.
Village. Is this a ghost? Well, this is hardly the strangest thing you've seen over the last few days. It's definitely pretty weird. It looks like a ghostly man, most obviously his head, but you can just barely make out his body if you squint. You reach out to touch him, but your hand passes right through. He doesn't respond to any attempt to get his attention, but instead he seems focused on something you can't see to the left of that disgusting fly-covered meat hook. After a few minutes, the novelty sort of wears off, so you get on about your business.
Huh.
Yeah, we did have wine and cheese. We had squirrel cheese
That is true.
and shadow wine.
Guess I'm more sophisticated than I thought. Grandfather's clock. Grandfather's chair.
These look like grandfather's bags.
Oh.
Apparently the creatures have no need of money. You wonder how they can afford the rent on this place. Grandfather's disgusting bird bath. You're not sure that was such a great idea. Ugh.
Grandfather's teeth.
For grandfather's mouth. Just sell them, I guess? Whoops, it's not too late to turn tail and run.
Turn their tails into dust. Okay, let's increase Moxie.
I'm never gonna get over that.
9, 11, 6. So let's do this. That reduces their muscle. We can come back to you.
Nice.
Strategy.
Indeed.
Oh, they cause poison just by touching them.
No.
She got poisoned by touching them.
Vlad! Good.
Okay. Have you heal.
Ouch.
Ew. That's with stench armor, too.
Yeah, but you regenerated enough to not die.
Okay, so I think I'm okay because gator cheese.
Man destroys Gator Man. It's a tale as old as time. Haha.
Gator cheese.
Ooh.
Increases your Moxie by 1 and your meat drops by 30%.
You're going to choose not to interrogate the biological means by which this stuff is produced.
Another Gatorman hide, and Vlad leveled up again.
Vlad!
He still gets taken out in one shot, though, unfortunately. Whoa!
Oh. Okay. The beasts are too enthralled by this strange obelisk to notice you.
Hello?
This beast prefers books to strange obelisks.
Okay. Oops.
Imagine milking alligators.
Ow.
That hurt. Sacks of violence.
Oh, his stats go up when he's hit. I just noticed that. Moxie. 10, 8, 5, 8, 16.
I'm never getting over the jazz hands.
Yeah,
Never ever.
his stats go up every time he's hit.
Ew.
Okay, he was gonna hit real hard.
Ow. Alright, I think we might be getting our ass handed to us.
Wait for it. There are things I can do.
His weapon also hits like a truck. Indeed it does.
Oh, there's stuff for Stench Armor in the battle menu, too.
Oh, good. You enjoying those tostados?
Let's see.
Okay, good. He's out. I'm waiting for that one to get poisoned.
It's not poison. It's what the poison he causes.
Well, I was very helpful.
No, it's like he's eating things. Oh no, he is getting, but he increases poison. I think when if you attack him physically, that's the poison that he takes. Alright. Not the time for that.
God damn it. Cold War's grenade does not help. Thank you, Vladimir.
Okay.
Ow.
He killed himself. We just didn't avoided hitting him because I think if you hit him, it gives poison.
Yeah. See, how many points am I up to?
Well, you're going to be ahead of Fen since he's been off for a month.
100.9k. Amazing.
Cute. Is that all of them in this room?
See you later, men, Gator Men.
Oh wow, that was 4 from here though.
I love that the last one is a Gator Man Weed Lord.
Oh, that was only half the room, by the way.
Indeed.
That was only half the room, by the way.
Of course. Because nothing is ever easy. Fascinating. Okay.
Wait.
I don't know how, but I'm at 101.8.
Short and stubby.
What even?
Short and stubby finger of eldritch energy.
Touch it.
Oh.
It's like a clock.
It's a compass. I don't know.
When your temperature sounds like a classic rock station, it's time for medicine. You know what? I got a fever. The only prescription is more cowbell. This building is way larger than it looks from the outside and is absolutely full of sleeping gator men.
Wake some up. Five. Trying to click on that one. 5.
Meyer Chef.
10. Okay, he'll die. Not anymore. Gabby, take.
Now he'll die. Or not.
You guys are just making it hard on yourself.
Okay, good. He's out. Could you stop?
Nope.
Vlad!
More cowbell.
It's just situations like this, man, requires more cowbell.
Seasons don't fear the reaper.
You've then heard of it. A group of gators is a herd, right?
Swamp mushroom, gator punch, and 2 more gator hides. The only good gator men are fewer gator men. Alright, so this is an unlimited training ground.
A few good gator men.
Alright, so I think we have the amount of leather that we need for this.
Suddenly, silently, a flock of shadowy bats fly up out of the swamp, leaving not a single ripple on the surface of the water as they do so. It is quite frankly the gothiest thing you've ever seen in your life, and you've probably fought actual vampires by now.
Fight. Oh, hello.
Interesting.
Eight.
This is the Stanley Parable now.
I still need to play that.
Yes, we do. Cold damage. Okay,
Whoa.
yeah, this is shadow creatures.
Yup.
Because of course it is. We're probably... yeah, we're dead.
Hold on.
You took out my Gabby.
Wait for it. I'm gonna get health back.
I don't even want to know what kind of blood those things have.
Something to chill the soul.
You need to chill.
What? Can you let me... Oh, my mouse is over there. I can never tell where my mouse is, like between the two
It ended
screens.
up all the way over on the other screen. Okay. So he's bleeding.
Okay, he shrugged.
Shadow Bat is defeated. Alright.
He's gonna die. Gonna have Familiar go twice again. And we win. Strategy!
Strategy indeed. I gotta hand it to you. We did not get our asses handed to us. You won! Get back to your Bauhaus album cover, you stupid bats.
Enjoy with those gator hides. Hope you ain't hiding them from me. Got the gator hides right? You need it.
John chuckles inappropriately.
Need? Got news for you. Don't need them. You keep them. That was just a test. Wanted to see if I could trust you with the real work. Seems I can. Ready for some real hunting? What's real hunting? Truth is, I got no need for 5 gator hides. My ambitions are far bigger. You met Paul? No, he's mute. I'm working to build him a leather tongue.
So what do you need for that?
10 gator hides. Okay, I can do that. Great, my brother will be thrilled. I think I have 10 gator hides.
I don't think you do.
I think I'm missing a few. What did...
I think you have like...
I have 8.
Oh, you have 8?
Ah.
Just short.
Back to the village!
Flash of light cuts through the trees. The glare passes and then you see it, poking its head out above the canopy. A telescope. Why you fancied a telescope ever since you were a young boy? You'd press your nose to the window of the telescope shop for hours, till the proprietor would run out and threaten to tan your glutes with a tripod.
And I still want a telescope.
And you've waited long enough. Go and get your telescope.
Telescope in a treehouse.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
A bald cypress so tough and tall, it's no surprise some fellow has chosen to make it a tree home.
Hello? Hey, mister. Why don't you keep walking, huh? This here's Will Hunter's treehouse, and the rule is, tain't no grown-ups allowed. Who are you? Will Hunter, I said. What's up there? Oh, it ain't anything, swear it. You don't want to see anyways. I do. You'll tell. I won't. You promise? Yes.
There's a pause, in which Will apparently thinks it over.
Nah, you wouldn't want to see anyways. I want to use the telescope you've got there. Afraid that telescope's the property of Will Hunter, same as my licorice collection. You mean licorice? No, licorice. Wouldn't be called licorice if licorice, because it ain't made of rice. Still, it's called licorice because you lick it. But I'm saving mine up so I can lick them all at once. How long have you been How long have you been saving your licorice? Reckons it's been a few months. It's okay to wait a few months on licorice as long as it's refrigerated good and proper. Have you refrigerated it? It's in my pocket with some ice, so I reckon so. What's your story, Will? Tain't much to tell. Tain't much to tell. I ain't all that interesting, mister. I swear not to city folk like you, no ways. I'm not city folk. Ever seen a pig birth?
Yes.
Yes. Bet you ain't seen half as many as me, though. How many pig births have you seen, Will? Well, reckon about 70, sir. What are you doing in the swamp? Nothing special. Same things every boy gets up to, I reckon. Do I want to know what that is? I ain't telling anyways. Can you let me up? No adult ever been up in Will Hunter's treehouse, and I ain't fixing to break that streak. Not for nothing. You need to let me up. That's so? Well, what's in it for Will?
Aiding my vital mission against the forces of evil?
Mission, huh? That's like a job. I ain't got no job, mister. And I ain't need one. I'm fixing to get by in life through general scampery.
Sounds like a no on helping you up the tree. Maybe I'll have to think of something else.
Well, okay, so we're out of luck for that right now. Alright, so back to the village. And then we're going to get interrupted.
You find an old medicine show wagon overturned in the swamp. Most of its contents have long since hazardously dissolved into the local ecosystem. There's probably some stuff left. A few damp toiletries and even damper medicaments.
Let's see, Rhino Ball.
It's a muscle rub made from the toe jam of endangered rhinoceri.
Muscle, gauze, mercury eye drops, and styptic pencil.
These are for when you cut yourself shaving, but it's not like you're gonna void the warranty if you use it on something other than a leg or face or armpit blood.
Oh. A health. Oop. I accidentally hit the mute button instead of 1 because they're right next to each other. Alright, so we need to fight some more gator. Is there anything else? Nope.
Is there a way that you can get into the other one? That over there.
This one?
Is there a way into that?
No, it's in the... Well, wait, hold. Yes.
There you go.
This is the sleeping room.
Is this Gator Jesus? Okay.
Wakes him up. We only need 2.
Yes, we do. Burns like a son of a gun.
Okay, I'm gonna avoid attacking him right now.
I'm guessing you have experience. See, now I'm hungry again.
We had a big dinner too.
We had a big dinner, but now now I can eat.
Okay, go ahead and break his shield. Okay.
Oh,
Ow.
my Gabby.
Ow. Okay, now use Sax and Violence. Now attack him. Ow.
Yeah. He's irritated?
Ow, I got knocked out.
Oh, so you did.
Whoa. Eidolon!
Whoa!
Welcome in, Eidolon.
Sweet love of God. Hello, everybody.
Welcome
Welcome
in.
to Lifeboat Wednesday.
I'm gonna die.
Yes,
Yeah.
you are.
Ow. Hi, welcome in. How was your stream?
What a time.
Covered with scabs. We got more maximum HP for losing.
What you playing? Destiny 2.
Yeah, she's been on the Destiny run. I do want to get back into that.
Nice, nice.
Welcome in, Raiders. My name is...
Hey,
Thank
Zelda
you.
fan.
Thank you. My name is Rossquit. I am a variety streamer. On every Wednesday night, we have a lovely Wife Quit Wednesday.
Hi, I'm Wife Quit, also known as Issa Hyphen. This is the only thing I do on Twitch.
But off the Wednesday night, I do a variety of different games. Right now, I have currently been working through the Soulsborne series. Just beat Dark Souls 3 today. I also am playing some Pokemon. I'm playing some Darkest Dungeon and just random games on the side. Welcome to our lovely crowd. We have Fenragon and Codespace to welcome people in as well.
Jurassic World.
Ooh.
Snap. Your confidence wrote a check your combat prowess couldn't cash at the Gator Bank, where you just tried to make a withdrawal. You wait a few minutes for your wounds to scab over.
We got more health from that. Well, we need to beat, one more group. Okay, we don't have any of the crazies.
Good. Oh, that one has
Oh,
crazy
wow,
eyes.
you streamed that in VR, too.
Snap.
I want to get a VR too. I cannot afford it right now. Oh, that is true.
Pick
For
your dino.
anyone who wants to get involved, we have dino emotes. Anybody who would like, please take a look and choose which dino baby you want to take.
We have not picked dinos in forever.
Well, we haven't really had a lot of people join in, and I keep forgetting when I'm doing my solo stuff
I know.
sometimes.
It's okay, I forgot to.
Sacks of violence! Moxie. Aww. Are
Oh, it
those?
looked like Toph Beifong for a moment,
Are they?
but it's Link.
Is it Link? Okay.
It's Link. He's wearing a hat.
I thought it was like a.
Oh, well, I saw the green and gold, and then I immediately defaulted to Avatar: The Last Airbender. Speaking of which, have y'all seen the casting? I don't hate it. It's my cat Mittens wearing Link's hat. I love it.
That's awesome. Ew, that's not awesome.
That's far from being awesome.
Yeah, the dino emotes are thanks to one of our good friends,
Oh
Razne.
my god, I want to see this cat now.
Okay, 2 down.
What did he just... Oh, yeah. He's going to munch a mushroom, which will have unpredictable effects. That's right, because we haven't eaten one.
Not yet.
We don't... I'm not entirely sure that we want to know. But yeah, Jurassic World Aftermath in VR is awesome.
I want to do more VR streams, but unfortunately, I only have the VR 1, which is on the PS4, and our internet does not, for some reason, play very well on the PlayStation 4. So my streams usually knock themselves out. We got a gator stick. Oh wow, muscle plus stench damage.
My cat Mittens destroyed my PSVR 1.
No!
No! Mittens!
You made me emote, so I destroy your VR. Alright, we should have 10.
Oh my god.
We have 10. By the way.
Now I can't even spell. I'm so...
You fired C.
He chewed my wires when he was a kitten. Oh.
Oh, that's helpful.
Ooh. Gabby's found some mushrooms with bright red spots and is picking them.
Gabby, I think those are poisonous.
Oh yes, very poison you, but Gabby doesn't know about poisons yet. Before you can object to this, Gabby crams the toadstools into her mouth and eats them. Blah. This is an opposite of delicious, but Gabby knows about poisons now, so that's worth a while.
So she now can cure poison with her ability.
Here, the PSVR 2 did a really good job addressing the motion sickness issues.
Yeah, it allows you to have motion tracking with your eyes as well. So, like, if you want to, you can look at the different menus instead of having to move a controller. It's like I want to do this one. It'll actually track where your eye is looking on the screen.
Dig that.
It'll also allow you to do like.
Oh, what was that game? I watched Dark Soul play it. Oh god, it was like if you blink, the scene changes.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because we
You
found it
probably because I think that one's gonna track your eyes anyway if you are playing it in VR.
I got your gator hides.
You hand over all the gator hides you've collected.
Gained 35 experience and 19 meat. Beautiful. That's beautiful leather, and it'll make a beautiful tongue.
I wish they could bring Skyrim to PSVR too. I miss playing Skyrim in VR.
I actually have Skyrim in VR. I haven't played it. The game I like playing the most on VR, and it's what I tried to stream the most was Until You Fall. I think it's called. It's a VR sword fighting game, and you actually have to go through and slightly move, and then enemies attack. And you have like you dual wield weapons, and you have to block attacks, dodge attacks, depending on the situation.
Do you have? I forgot. Do you own I Expect You to Die?
No, well, because did I buy it? No, I don't have that. I have the Until Dawn game. I have the Wolfenstein Cyber Pilot. So
you have Super Hot.
I do have Super Hot. That's
Super
a lot of fun. I do have Wolfenstein Cyber Pilot, which I get to kill Nazis in VR. But let's see, fencing game for. Ooh, Swordsman. That sounds like fun. I want to get one eventually. They're just still out of my price range because I bought the VR, and then like a year afterwards I bought a PS5, so I don't have the money for another console just yet. And technically the VR is its own little console, so even though it goes with the hard drive space for the PS5. So, but it's a
thing.
I can look at any animal and tell you what sort of tongue its hide will make. You don't believe me, do you? Go ahead, go on. Name any animal.
Buffalo.
Too big. Okay. That's the tongue sorted, but without something to animate, it's just a lump of leather flesh. What I need, mate, what my brother Paul really needs is the power of speech. So this next part is going to be much easier to explain if you've ever read The Little Mermaid.
I'm hunting a Little Mermaid for you.
Don't need you to hunt a mermaid, mate. What you might not know is that the fairy tale about the Little Mermaid who gives up her voice is based on a real-life story of a gator man merman who traded his voice for a bucket of ham.
Wow.
That's what gave Hans Christian Gatorman the idea. Another game I want to see is the PS2.
Oh, it's Star Trek.
I did want to play that on the first one. They had the bridge commander. Or the bridge crew. So you could have 4 people playing co-op. One person mans weapons, one man gives the orders, one person mans like the shields and stuff, and one person does navigation. Bridge crew.
Kirk or Picard? I'm gonna go with Picard, just because I like Sir Patrick Stewart.
I tracked that voice down to a fishing hole in the Gator Village I told you about before. I must have it. Anything for my brother. Family is everything, mate.
I better be going.
Wait, hold on. Track that voice down to a fishing hole in the Gator Village. Okay. So we need to go back to the Gator Village now.
Tear yourself loose.
Okay.
Fortunately, the net is rather shoddily constructed. It's made of vines, and heck, if you're gonna let some stupid vines get the better of you. After a short struggle, you manage to tear the net open, and you and Gabby drop free and escape with the goods.
I would say make it so.
Dig it. This must be the shot. Yeah, this spot that John mentioned. I was wondering if you could fish there.
Voice of a Gatorman.
Continue fishing.
Fish in a sack. Nasty goo. We're done for now. Okay. That's not.
I'm sure you know which captain says that line.
I went to the wrong spot. We also unlocked Monster Shack. It was a Monster Shack.
I knew you were gonna do that. Ugh, here's a grisly sight. The carcass is some kind of swamp animal covered in huge ticks. Oh no, wait. Some of them are buzzing around in the air. Are they actually wasps? Well, haha, it turns out both things can be true. They're tick wasps, which are notable for being the only insect that can stab you with both ends.
Oh. Whoa.
Amazing. Captain Jack Sparrow, isn't it?
That just reminds me of those things where it's like,
I got a jar of dirt.
No, the on purpose incorrectness.
You indeed. Because, roach wasps from Mass Effect weren't enough, now we have tick wasps, because why not?
Ow.
Vlad!
Hit me. Okay.
Not my mosquito. No!
Okay, I can still fix this.
Can you?
Yep. This is actually a very cheap move. If he survives the first turn, that is a very cheap move.
It's super cheap.
Nope. Alright, so we are all healthy. Then...
Well, relatively speaking. Oh, mega mosquitoes. So basically Floridian mosquitoes.
Yeah. By the way.
Mega skeeters. You can be like Captain Catherine Janeway. She says, do it. I cannot. I love Janeway. I just need coffee. It's way too late for that, though.
Is it really? We don't have anywhere to be tomorrow.
I mean, it's 11:49.
But we don't have anywhere to beat
Eastern
them.
Standard
Whoa!
Time. Oh no, the Gatorman detective. You thought he was only a myth.
You're a Gatorman detective, I presume. Presumption accurate. Accusing hunters, crimes grievous, butchering Gatormen, killing mailman, despoiling land. Speak, you. Be accomplice, or be alligator?
Alligator.
Alligator. We can do 7 or 6 Moxie.
What I can say is I didn't kill that Gatorman mailman.
Words careful. Choice deliberate. But, believe you. Found culprits. Cage them.
What will you do with those men?
Mailmen dead. Suspect hunters. Have trial. Find guilty. Consume them. You're going to eat them? Drink them. Could you let them go, maybe? Am unaccepting. Do justice.
Currently
Liquefy
about to
them.
start painting a plastic model for the USS Voyager. I don't know how long it's going to take to paint it and put it together. It's like Gundam
Yeah.
for the Star Trek fan.
Yep. I guess we need to do a prison break. Oh, he's got a lot of
It's
HP.
like the most intelligent Vorcha. I loved almost every part of Voyager, other than the weird lizard baby storyline. Ugh.
Okay, so we reduced his physical attack twice. And then gave myself more Moxie.
I heard Gundam. I summoned Fenrag.
I heard Gundam.
Stepfather got me into it when I was younger. My first Star Trek was The Next Generation.
That's the one that most people our age probably got into. That's probably... Well, I can't say that's my dad's favorite, because my dad did watch the original, and he's a major fan of Spock. So, Gator Cage Key, Magnifying Glass, and Vlad leveled up again.
I mean, he definitely knows who killed him.
What happened here? Got snatched, didn't I? It's funny, I'm calmer than I thought I'd be. That man Slaughter had been hanging on my conscience some. I think I'd been expecting the claw of Johnny Law before too long. But Paul, he wasn't wrapped up in this. It's not fair that he should go down for it too. I could have just tore the cage to... Okay, so 1.
We unlock it.
Unlock the cage.
Okay, you unlock the cage and toss the key into the waters of the swamp.
Close one, mate. That was a close one. Do you know what's occurring to me now? I think I've got my whole life without ever genuinely thanking somebody. Just never came up. Nobody ever really did anything for me before, but you saved our skin, all right. You looked out for my brother, so here goes.
He clears his throat.
Thank you. You're welcome.
You should have said you're welcome.
Let's see. Seemed like a close one with that Gator man, I'll say. And yet, if it were him that killed my mailman, I would have done exactly the same thing. So I know bear him no ill will, but I'm happy he's dead.
Hand over the voice of the Gator Man. In haste, John makes a sloppy grab for the jar, knocking and breaking the glass on his boot. A moan of anguished futility is cut short when a translucent yellow wisp rises up from the shards, dancing between the trees before shooting directly up Paul's nostrils. John cuts short his hoots of joy when Paul crouches over the spot where the Gator Man died, closes his eyes, and keens in mourning. His first noise with a new tongue. Sorry?
Sorry about that. Enough of obscene murder, an asymmetric service to animalistic desire. Brother, you practice a violence that is worse than base. It is vicious, it is corrupt, it is wrong. I call an end to all aggression. I call it now. At stake is the project of life itself. Paul, what are you saying?
Then Paul Leathers says 3 words so painfully profound they reduce his brother to contrite tears. What?
What?
That's not important.
Okay.
I wanted to know.
Yeah.
John falls to his knees and weeps, moaning in anguish when he sees his reflection in the sodden swamp water.
Paul, the hunting, the killing, all of it. I did it to bring back your voice. In finding me a tongue, you gave away your heart. No longer can I recognize our blood in the ocean of it you have spilled. Excuse me. I call you brother no more.
Let's focus on the positives. Paul has a leather tongue.
Leave this place, man. This can't be goodbye, brother. I don't wish it. Know that if I see you again, I will be for the last time. I'll use the last of my life to build a ladder to heaven of my own so that I may protect the dinosaurs from men like you.
I don't know. Good stuff, everyone.
I was leaning towards the end.
What a belch.
Excuse me. We got Monster Shack and the Gatorman Fortress.
Well, let's go to... Well, let's see what the Monster Shack is about.
It's the Monster Shack. The Monster Shack.
As you round a clump of mangrove trees, or whatever kind of trees these are,
it's the same guy.
Face to face with a bearded gator man in his big, filthy sack.
Do we want to buy another one, or do we want...
We decline!
to? No thank you. Not buy? Gah! Go away!
Going away.
Definitely Vorcha.
Definitely Vorcha.
Let's see. No skeptics. Damn.
Some hobo code.
We're going to have to learn more hobo code and then come back.
Yeah, we are. Inside you find not the decayed and crumbling tumbled-down shack strewn with ancient wreckage that you were perhaps expecting, but an actually maintained and fairly clean tumble-down shack strewn with 12 to 14-year-old kids.
Is it the Monster Squad? What the... Hey, what are all you kids doing out here in the middle of the swamp? Why shouldn't we be? Because it's dangerous here.
Yeah, but this is where the monsters are.
That's why it's dangerous. Do you believe in monsters, mister? Yes, of course I do. Be a real feat of cognitive dissonance otherwise. You mean you've seen them?
Ooh, for really real?
Well, yeah. Which one? Which one? We've seen vampires. Vampires? Oh, those don't count. Those guys are just weird jerks.
We're looking for real monsters.
I don't understand what real means in this context. Since you believe in monsters, you can join our Monster Squad. It's Monster Squad. Oh my god. Otherwise, we can't tell you anything because it's secret.
You buy now! Yes.
You're...
Great, it'll be nice to have someone who can reach the top shelf on those old bookcases we scavenged.
Is that it? I'm a member now? Yeah, we used to have a big ceremony where you had to repeat a vow and stuff, but it took too long and we're all busy with our research. Come on in and have a look around. Whoa!
I'm imagining him with Mandark's voice, though.
Wah-ha-ha! Wah-ha-ha-ha!
This kid is, well, he's eating something.
Hi there.
Hi.
I don't mean to be rude, but what's your deal, kid?
I'm a moss man.
You're, huh?
Okay, well, not really, but I want to be a moss man when I grow up. That's why I'm eating all this fertilizer. It's actually cornflakes. I'm just pretending.
Okay. Whew.
Yeah, I'm not crazy. Some people say I'm crazy for believing in the Moss Man, though. But I know he's real. I've seen him.
What's a moss man? A man made of moss?
Yup, he's all fuzzy and green. It's so neat. Hey, you should go see him for yourself. Then if you bring back proof he exists, people won't think I'm weird anymore.
Well, they might. I cannot close this all of a sudden. There we go. Now it's going to close.
I couldn't open it, so it's okay.
Sure, I'll have a look.
Great. Here, I'll mark the place on your
Mark.
map. It's called Moss Rock Grotto. If you see him, try to bring back some moss to prove, okay?
Okay.
This kid is studying far more intently than you ever did at his age.
What are you reading? It's about Neanderthals and other early hominids. Fortunately, I'm not finding anything useful in here. What are you looking for? The honey ape. The what now? You never heard of it? It's a famous monster. It's a hairy primate or primate-like creature that's smaller than a human, but with human-sized hands. Most of the legends call it Big Hands. But I'm pretty sure the Big Hands legend, the reports of honey ape sightings are referring to the same cryptid. That's interesting. I know it lives around here somewhere. I just haven't been able to find it yet. I'll help you look for it. That would be excellent. Thank you. Here, I found some of its prints once and made a tracing. That might help you track it down. Try and get one of its fingernails as proof. Ew. How will fingernail be proof? Because it'll be as big as a human fingernail, obviously.
All right. This kid is preoccupied with repeatedly smelling 2 large test tubes.
What have you got there? Perfume samples?
Kinda. This one is a combination of hydrogen sulfide and methane. Common swamp gas, basically.
Ew. What's the other one?
Coffee, to clear the swamp gas smell out of my nose.
That's actually very smart. Huh. Okay, so why?
I'm researching a creature known as the smell-o-the-wisp. I've only run into it once, but I have a good memory for smells, so I figure if I can match its smell, that particular chemical mix will tell me more about it.
A smell of the what?
Wisp. It's kind of intelligent swamp gas. Some people say it's the ghost of a dead chili cook-off judge, but I think there's probably a more scientific explanation.
You're telling me you're looking for an intelligent...
The girl gestures sternly at a sign over her workbench. No fart jokes.
Oh, come on. It's a smell-o-the-wisp.
No.
Well, I don't know what to say then.
If you're willing to help instead of making puerile goofs, I could really use a sample to analyze.
Okay, I'll go find the smell-o-wisp.
Great, thank you. Here, take this. It should help you track the thing down. Nose trumpet.
I just smell through this?
Yeah, just follow your nose.
Alrighty then.
A big leather-bound tome sits on a pedestal here.
What's this book? List of vampire nests? It's like 400 pages long. Lots of vampires in this swamp. If you want to help, you can always go clear some of them out. Oh. How come you have like all these...
It's called Swampire Bloodlegger. Instead of Bootlegger, it's Bloodlegger. Because it's a vampire.
The flip?
You did not sex.
I did not. I kind of jumped the gun there. Ow!
Ow! Karate Gator Man?
I'm dead.
Yep. Got your ass handed to you, good and proper. I really want Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Go get some Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I am going to get some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You know
I'm
what?
gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose anyway, so... Contemplative. We got mysticality from losing. Alright, there's a few more people to talk to. I'm gonna close a shadow pocket while you're back there. Oh, there's a cat. His name is Boris.
Boris?
Yep.
Boris hisses at you. You must know you're an outsider.
So we need to get more sardines. Let's see, so we didn't talk to you. Hi there. Hi. Say, you're a grown-up. Can you help me with something? I'm not buying you any cigarettes. No. There's a swamp lady named Barbara Yargara.
Barbara Yargra.
Everyone says she's just a fairy tale, but I know she's real because I've seen her hut right here in the swamp. But I don't know if she's sort of swamp lady who eats kids or not. Swamp lady? Well, I don't want to call her a swamp witch or a swamp hag or something like that. It would be mean to judge her that way without even having met her. Kids these days. Alright, I'll check her out for you. Great, thanks. Here, I'll mark her hut on your sponge map. Map? Anyways, bring back a feather to prove you met her, okay? Barbara Yargara's swamp hut.
Barbara Yargra.
She has feathers? I mean, from one of her pet birds. The stories say she has a ton of them. How will you know it's just isn't just an ordinary feather I found somewhere? Well, you seem like a trustworthy person. Then why do you need me to bring proof at all? Because that's how Quest works. Come on. Okay, fine. Should have asked about the radio. Huh. What's the triangle mean? Thanks. It's the Great Pyramids. One of them, anyway. Ever seen them? Only on your hat. Not personally. Well, maybe you will someday. Okay.
This kid is peering at it. Oh, never mind.
Sorry. Hi there. Are you, into flies?
Well, kinda. They're interesting once you get over the growth factor. Mostly I'm studying these flies because I'm really interested in the fly man.
The fly man?
Yeah, or maybe the man fly. I haven't decided which way it is better yet.
So what is the fly man and or man fly?
He's a scientist that moved into the old Flemberg place. I did a little spying on him, and I think he's trying to turn himself into a giant fly.
John Wick is in the swamp? Why would anyone want to do that?
I don't know. That's what's so interesting about him.
Huh. She looks at her feet and blushes a little.
Also, he's really handsome.
For now, you mean?
Well, yeah. I'd really like to meet him, but I'm too shy. Can you help me out?
Sure, I'll help.
Oh, thank you. Here, I'll show you where the house is.
Old Flemberg place.
You meet him? Could you, bring me back a souvenir?
Like what?
Maybe, one of his chest hairs?
Sure.
Ew.
What's this thing you're making? I don't really know yet. I'm just kind of messing around with it because I'm taking a break from my main project. How do you know... Hey, do you know anything about the Chuba Naranja?
Chupa
I try to avoid spicy food. It gives me the hiccups. No, this is a kind of monster that eats oranges. They're supposed to be from way down south, but
Naranja. It's
Yep,
orange.
Yep. But I know there's one in the swamp somewhere. Unfortunately, no matter what kind of trap I build, it keeps escaping. Do you want to try? Sure, why not? Great. Feel free to use my workbench over there. I've got plenty of spare parts and stuff. If you manage to catch it, bring me back one of its nostrils as proof, okay? Nostril, not the whole head or pelt. Oh no, I don't want to kill it. Just prove that it's out there.
Okay, then.
Alright.
Grab some scrap metal from the bench and construct a very basic animal trap.
Okay, tighten the spring.
Grab a wrench and tighten the trap's main spring.
Okay, I need more mysticality. Tweak the trigger. Add a battery. Add a fuse. That's good enough. Okay, let's go hunting. Alright, so we have...
Did you just make a ghost trap?
Maybe? Hold on, inventory? For of dubious quality.
I love that word.
We got Barber's Hut, Moss Rock Grotto, Flemberg Place. Then we have the Gatorman Fortress, and we still have the key from Largemouth, which we didn't go back to use yet.
Well, let's check it out. In a gloomy grove of sunken cypress trees, a well-muscled woman stands waist-deep in the opaque bog. Her hands rest on the pommel of a sword, its blade lodged in the muck. It catches your eye because it's not the type of thing you tend to see on the East Coast.
Oh no, it's in muck. Is it Bluxcalibur? What sword is that?
This is the blade of your great-aunt. Many moons ago, it was entrusted to my family for safekeeping. Now, it is yours to reclaim for a cost.
What great aunt?
Have you forgotten your lineage, boy? Time was every tavern and meeting house kept a place by the fire for Hildequit.
Why do I have to pay for my family's sword?
The security guaranteed by my family is unique and comes with a great price. Your great-aunt knew this. It is why she placed the blade in our care.
Okay, what's the cost?
In time, I shall ask of you a boon, and you should be obliged to grant it.
Sure, I can do a boon. Let's have the sword.
Your
Damn.
great-aunt's great sword.
Swamkias.
Oh my god.
I keep screwing myself over with stuff.
The sword has a satisfying heft. You can see why your great-aunt liked it so much, but with it comes something quite unsatisfying. Something that makes you feel almost queasy and a little cursed.
What's this?
It is a simple magic, binding you to your oath until such time as I have need of your service. On that day, I will find you.
Can't we just do the boon thing now?
But she's gone, slipped away into the dark waters of the swamp.
Better be a good sword.
It's a great sword.
Oh, okay. Okay, which key did I get?
No, we didn't. We didn't have enough.
No, we didn't get it for the Hobo Shack or outside of one of the, we didn't
I
get
think
for
it
the
was
Hobo
outside Mudhenge.
Mudhenge, and then there's one more, but none of the ones, we're at, like, I guess, do we know what level of Hobo Code we're at, or is there a way to find that out? Where's the
You have
key?
to look at your stats.
Where's the key? There. Largemouth Bass and Sun Truck. Maybe it opens a lock back home. Another kitty. Alas. It's glued to the table, bottle, crate, the whole thing. Notice the verse of the sign which it reads, "If you can." Okay, took the annoying sign. Oh, I lost the muscle I needed to pick this up, probably.
Oh. You can't see your level until you decode it. Ooh.
Okay. Sardine salad sandwich in a cardboard box. The box is labeled Adams. Do not eat.
Do eat. Sandwich smacks of something foul and deeply wrong, as if the food has rotted itself to punish your minor transgression.
I just lost more muscle and moxie.
It reminds me of the story of friend Eve, who ate a forbidden window display sandwich and was cast out from the Garden of Eden restaurant. Aha!
We lost more muscle and moxie, by the
Of course
way.
we did. Original sinned witch.
Okay. This year betting testifies to the Tracy family's rigorous
Asceticism.
Okay, I thought it was one must purge body and mind of all comfort and distraction and achieve the hyper-focus of a bass fisherman. Taffy. 16 teeth.
Tooth Fairy skipped this swamp for a while.
Okay. Kathy's letter. Kathy Tracy addressed only to Dad. The post office will never be able to deliver it.
The envelope isn't sealed. You slide it open with ease. Dad, all anyone cares about in this family is largemouth bass. Well, I'm sick of it. Ain't I a person? Ain't I deserving of being cared about too? I'm leaving, Dad, for a place where dreams are possible. You ain't never gonna find me because you don't know where that is. Love, Kathy. P.S. Hi to Mom.
Okay, that doesn't give much information. I didn't get to read the first part, I'm sorry.
We've agreed it's better if you don't leave through this door.
I think it's the same doors over here. Okay, so we did
No, wait.
that.
I didn't give it to talk to him.
What of Kathy? Is she home? Not yet. Ugh. Let's see.
Adam Tracy pores over the letter, his brow sinking into deeper furrows with each line.
Ain't never. Ain't I? My friend, those are the vulgar contractions of Occam's Gator. I didn't give Kathy a copy of Jane Eyre to have her contract improperly. No, this letter is an obvious ruse, friend. Occam's clumsily attempt to throw us off the scent. Occam's Gator? A monstrous gatorman, centuries old, 10 feet tall if he's an inch. With scales as blue as the deepest ocean. He has two tails as sharp as razors, and he's not afraid to shave you. His appetites are insatiable. He'll strike at night and gobble up our fish, guns, tax returns, whatever. Now I fear my Kathy. I don't know what we did to provoke his ire, but the beast has bullied and bothered our business since my grandfather was in toddler pants. Sometimes think the swamp itself has summoned him up to be our tormentor. Can I marry into your family? No, I'm afraid we're all spoken for. Nothing personal, it's just that in the largemouth bass business, marriages are arranged from a very young age. It's political. You understand. I ate your sandwich. No, you didn't. The one in the refrigerator is a decoy.
He chuckles.
Nobody's ever found the real thing. Found these teeth under a pillow. Yes, those are mine. Believe in the tooth fairy? No.
Found the truck.
Two tails as sharp as razors, and his name is Occam.
Yes. Occam's razor.
Found the company truck. Truck? Are you trying to say Tracy? Kathy Tracy?
No.
Yes? It's a common mistake. Have you found her, then? Still working on it. Every moment we stand here saying truck, Kathy slips farther away. Even if that's true, it doesn't matter. You find her and move You bring her back here. That young woman has a responsibility to the large mountain. I'll be on my way. Okay, so Gatorman Fortress is the only thing that's left for this part of the story. Also, Charles should be there. The Frog Bog. Okay, let's go to the Frog Bog.
Get distracted.
Ooh, shiny.
Frog bug.
Hello?
The frogs are talking.
Buddy?
Hey.
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 Buddy.
Buddy.
Bud? Wise? Err.
Help.
Can I speak to one of you?
We want you to help, but how? You clear your throat. There was a frog in it. Haha. Maybe don't use that joke when talking to the frogs, though.
Hello, frogs.
Humans, frogs, ribbit. Not humans. Humans. Not.
I'm...
Frogs. Frogs are not humans, right? I know that.
Okay. About what it would be like to be trapped in a frog's body. After a few seconds, you stop thinking about it because you don't like thinking about things that fill you with the harrowing existential angst. How did this happen? Curse, God, cave, God, curse, ancient.
Frog quarry statue.
It's kind of hard to understand with everyone talking at once. Why are you all talking? Share all...
We all share the same mind.
Okay. Share a single mind. Wow, that's incredible. This changes...
Actually, you can't think of any significant consequences of what you just learned. You try to remember the last time you interacted with a specific frog as an individual, and it was, that biology class. Probably best not to bring that up.
Is there something I can help you? Is there some way I can help you?
One of the larger frogs leaps up to you and coughs loudly. A shiny green object flies out of its mouth and sinks into the water.
Okay.
You roll up your sleeve and plunge your hand into the nasty water. Your fingers find a hard object, so it turned out to be, wow, shiny.
Gleaming emerald.
You turn back to the frog.
What should I do with this?
A second frog approaches and belches up a soggy piece of paper. You decide to just look at it instead of touching it with your hand. It appears to be a shipping label from a nearby quarry.
Jeez. Okay, this is actually filling in quite nicely, though.
Yes, he did.
Maybe.
Are these frogs Geth?
Jesus.
You're browsing your way through the swamp, taking a sniff through your nose trumpet, and then... This swamp smells terrible. I mean, a swamp is literally just standing water, rotting compost, the biome. So it's not like that's news or anything, but you wouldn't be surprised if this swamp was at least nominated for World's Worst Smelling Swamp. Sniff. Oh, God in heaven, what is that? Something smells like a rotten egg mated with a tire fire, and the egg the tire fire laid also went rotten. Squinting through the tears, you see a patch of brown air hovering nearby. That must be the smell of the wisp that kid was looking for.
Run up and grab it.
Holding both your nose and your breath, you run up and snatch at the wisp before it can fly away, collecting a clump of air so foul it sticks to your hand. Fortunately, you've got an empty jar you can scrape it off into.
Cool. So we finished one of the kids' quests while we were heading for the Gatorman for... Oh, hello. Okay, we're going to close that. And then we're going to go to character. I'm going to go to basic skills. I have 348, so let's go ahead and increase Moxie. Act earlier in fights.
Yes.
Okay. F48. Fortunately, I have a bunch of stuff that's making my... What? Oh, there's the... So perks don't go away, just the... This stuff will go away after a day, right?
Some perks go away, I think.
Hmm. Okay. Oh.
These Gatormen aren't doing enough damage to each other for it to seem like a real fight. Either they're just sparring, or that's how Gatormen arguments work. Either way, they aren't paying attention to you.
Could just sneak by him.
Cool, let's do it.
Dun, 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 ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. What even be? Hold on. Oh,
Spilly pipe must lead inside, presumably to the bathroom part of it inside, if the smell is any indication.
cool. I got the stench armor. I got a lot of money. I just looked up.
Pipe turned out to be much longer than you expected, with a lot of twists and turns. Clearly, efficient airflow and ventilation systems is not a big priority in Gatorman architecture. You eventually come out in either a garbage processing center or a kitchen.
Let's take a look. Okay.
The remains of an awful, awful meal.
Okay, see what's inside. Okay, refrigerator on a chain.
Gotta put my dish in the sink. That was good cinnamon toast crunch.
Well, it always is.
Not sponsored.
Well, to be fair, it's not even like true cinnamon toast crunch. I had to. I was sneaking by. I had to do the Pink Panther. Besides, I play the berry sax. That's like perfect for it.
He also played alto sax. They're nearly on opposite ends of the spectrum, but not quite.
But they're also the same key. Okay, okay.
Most of the
That's
most of the filth was scrubbed out of there by your passing. If you want to go back through it.
Okay. Charles! Shh, they'll hear you. Oh, right. Boy, am I glad to see you, kid. Thought I was a goner. You're the adventuresome type and all. You know how to pick a lock? Only with an appropriately shaped key. You'll have to get it off their leader then. I think his room is down the other end of the hall. Okay, I'll be right back.
This bunch of Gatormen. Wait, what's the collective noun for Gatormen? A cruelty? A depravity? A butthole? Well, anyway, this bunch of Gatormen seem more concerned with the possibility of someone breaking through their front door than sneaking in through their kitchen.
Sneak attack.
You stealthily creep up behind one of the Gatormen and knock him out with a quick strike to the back of his head. The other two seem shocked by this display of poor sportsmanship.
Ha! Where's Gabby? She couldn't make it through the hole.
Damn it. Why do we keep losing our goblin?
Because we keep going through things she can't fit through. Whoa!
What? Absolutely not. I suggest you hit that guy next.
Well, I'm gonna do...
The one with the mace. Well, it's not really a mace, actually. I think it's closer to...
Looks like a wrench.
Well, it looks like a wrench, but it's really just a pointy stick with more pointy sticks. 1 HP. Ew. There you go.
Keep using jazz hands.
It's the way he does it. Like with the leg and everything.
Alright. Hold on. Where the flip? Stick past them. Where is...
Gabby.
Yes. I will fight them if I have to go through the front door. There she is.
Gesundheit. Code space. Hi, Raz!
Oh my gosh, it's
Expel those demons, code space.
that I've done that before.
A wild Razne appears.
That obelisk business was strange, huh?
You are all transparently seeing through.
Yeah, you look the same to me.
Oh no! Are you saw Gabby's guts?
No, your gut secrets are safe.
Whew!
Okay. We'll leave. We will fight them this time.
You carefully sneak up behind the gator men, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. And then you step on a screaming eel, one of the more aptly named forms of wildlife endemic to this area.
Human trespasser! Sound alarm! Hey! Hey! Alarm! Kill human!
A couple of other gator men rush out, not wanting to miss the chance to kill a human.
Great. Alright. So I want to...
How you been, friend? I know things have been... things.
Okay, I'm just gonna do jazz
But it is
hand.
good to see you as always. Vlad!
How very dare you. How very much dare you.
Ugh.
Okay. Get rid of him.
We're doing okay. We're doing okay. I got one very rare weekend. So, here we are, making the most of it.
Another one down.
No one bites dust.
Ew.
Ew. Burping on me. Okay,
Really?
you're out.
Just run. It's not worth it.
You lost. The guards kick your barely conscious
Oof.
body out of the whatever.
Okay. I need Gabby to make it farther in. Let me see something really quick. Can I just go home and sleep and get some of these things? Oh, also I did the...
Perhaps.
Oh, 3 out of 6 isn't too bad. I think I can sell them.
In exchange for your research, I'll give you a discount from now on.
How much of a discount? 200 meat in total savings. I just don't like doing arithmetic. Okay.
Wow.
Let's see if we can sleep off.
You get tired of carrying the loose steam vent around, so you install it in the corner of the room.
Nice and atmospheric.
You find a hook on one of the ceiling beams and hang up your new refrigerator.
Okay, so we did that as well. So, okay, hold on, because we get a bonus every time we do something as well. No, I can't sleep with. I can't sleep things off. Gatorman Cola. Okay, we already had the twinkly thing. Okay, so you can only sleep at the end of...
You can only sleep after you... Yeah, it didn't give you an effect.
Oh, hello. Who were...
Guys?
Hold on. Are you Tom and Kathy?
Tom Chapman and Kathy Tracy? The boy nods slightly. He can see you put in the work to remember their surnames and thought you might be at cross purposes. Respect must be paid.
Who wants to know? I do. Isn't it that obvious? Take a last look. We're on the next bus out. Your folks back home think you were kidnapped or eaten. That's so utterly typical. They can't even conceive that someone might not want to live the same small little largemouth bass life that they do.
It's not even a life. Not for us, it's not. The kind of life we want to lead is only possible in the city.
What kind of life is that?
We're gonna start a business making wigs for judges.
Is that a job?
Is he?
Are you?
Haha.
Don't be rude. God, I'm sorry. You gotta, I mean, that's like asking if cobbling is a job. Is cobbling a job? Now, you're not going to get me with that again. I don't think judges wear wigs in this country. It's gotta be an international company.
That's where the money is, if you know anything about business.
I need to take you back to your parents.
Hell with that, you need to take us back like a bass needs bones.
We're not going back, pal. Not ever. Largemouth Bass and Sons is a trap. All we ever do there is repeat the same old toxic patterns that our fathers did, our grandfathers did. Debone the fish, rebone the fish. Debone the fish, what's the point? It's a mindless laugh and it's never going to change. No, pal, not for us. Better to die in poverty than to live a largemouth bass deboner or reboner. Fortunately, I was hired to bring you home. Listen, friend, we're not going back. There's nothing and nobody that can make us. Please? Whoa.
Oh. Okay.
No, Occam's Gator, you have no power here.
Occam's Gator, that's a real guy?
Occam's Gator is why he's the bane of our lives. Family's life. He has haunted us, tortured us, before I was ever born. What does he want? Back. Did you just say back? Miserable back.
We will be miserable if we go back.
The gator sneers. To your surprise, the beast apparently has no intention of killing or eating the children, but means to return them home to Largemouth Bath and Sons. But why? Why would it care? You want them to be miserable? Oh yes, miserable back. I don't know what Occam's Gator wants except our whole family to be miserable. I don't know why else he torments us. What's your problem? Misery. You just want to cause misery? Bass misery. To Largemouth, Bass, and Son specifically? Why exactly? God. What God? Misery God. You have a God that wants to cause misery to Largemouth, Bass, and Sons? Amen. What's your God name? Occam's Gator. Leave these kids alone. Thank you, but there's no shaking Occam's Gator when he's got his mind set to a thing. Mindset. There's got to be a way we can work this out. Violence! Apart from that. Violence! Misery.
Change his mind?
Okay, so that's 2.
The monster abides by his own obscure ethos. Perhaps you can outthink him.
If you let them go, you'll cause more misery to the families. I think 1. You let them go, you'll cause more misery to their families. Largemouth Bath and Sons is totally reliant on these children to prop up their failing company. The whole thing is a joke. Without Tom and Kathy, it'll all slide slowly but irrevocably into a long, painful era of decline over which looms the grim terminus of business death. That's true.
Okay, Ross's gator voice is on par with Hyphen's Kathy voice. Occam's Gator seems to be giving it some thought.
Just something to consider.
A slow smile creeps across Occam's Gator's face, and he keeps on growling until it's made a complete ring around its
Growing.
head. Oh, it keeps on growing until it's made a complete ring around its head.
Is that a yes? Damn.
Alright.
I don't know what to say. No one's ever stood up to that thing before. Dad even tried giving him a cut of the business and leave us alone.
You mean what you said, though? You think the business will fail without us? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Huh.
We're doing the right thing. If I was 100% sure of that when we left, I'm now 98% sure, which is that's still very high.
Yeah, that's pretty high.
Well, thanks, mister. Anyway, for getting Occam's take of a hike. I know it's not much. Oh, but would you want this? Free sample? Got a judge's wig.
Enjoy that, but mind you don't... Oh, wow.
Damn.
Mind you don't combine it with the jury's
That's
wig and the
still me.
executioner's wig. Nobody should have that much power.
That was me, actually, still.
No. Whatever. Are you still trying to take us back to largemouth bass? I'd still like to do that.
What, take them back?
Yeah. Oh, get out of here.
We're not going to do that. No, no way. If this run-in with Occam's Gators taught me anything, it's that life's too short and it's time for Kathy and I to leave home and write our own story. Thought that was what you were doing from the beginning. Thought you knew that already. I thought that was what you were doing from the beginning. Before I was 100% sure this was a good idea. Now I'm 101% sure.
Me too.
Goodbye, then. Okay, so now we need to go
Alright.
back to Largemouth Bass and Sons and let them know what happened.
That's odd. This patch of muddy ground has a lot of tracks in it that look like human handprints. Well, except for the fact that humans don't normally walk around on their hands. Maybe there was an acrobat convention in the middle of the swamp? Oh, what was that thing that one kid was talking about? The honey ape? Maybe there's still something here to that after all.
Follow the tracks.
Geez, the more you look, the more of a confusing, trampled mess these tracks are. It seems like there are different sets of tracks heading in different directions. How many thumbs did he say this thing has again? On one hand?
Should just been a human hand, so 1.
Yeah. Okay, and how many fingers was it?
4.
You follow the prints to a clearing in the middle of a small stand of trees, and to your surprise, you find an animal pretty much like the honey ape the kid described. Like a somewhat larger chimpanzee on a very small gorilla, but with disproportionately large human-like hands. Sitting on the ground, casually drinking out of a beehive. It doesn't seem to have noticed you yet.
Sneak up on it.
You successfully creep up on the unsuspecting primate, but you've run out of trees and brush to hide behind before you get close enough to really do anything.
Well, I don't have the mysticality, unfortunately.
Attack it.
Oh. You're tiny.
Yeah, he's a lot smaller than I thought he would be. Oh, goodbye.
What? Vlad is poisoned a lot. Get out of here.
Anyway.
Wow,
Vlad!
picking on Vlad.
Well, he's very poisoned.
He's not out. Wow, he has a lot more health than I thought.
Surprising.
He has a lot more health than I thought.
Yeah, right?
$25.
Throw your symbol at it. There you go. You won! The honey ape's unconscious state makes it much easier to pull off one of its fingernails.
Are we just taking a clipping, or are we removing the whole thing?
We removed his entire nail!
That's painful as hell.
That's cruel. Yeah, right? Wow. Okay. Anyway.
See. Yeah, I know.
Dude.
Are you concerned about the future of the business without Kathy? We will suffer the setback as we've always done, but our plan to rebrand as Largemouth Bass and Son and Daughter will have to be put on hold. A pity. The name rolls off the tongue, which would be appropriate, as that's how we slide the fish bones out.
What?
I'll just be on my way. I don't care.
Ew, indeed.
Uh,
Yeah, that's just like downright cruel. The fact that we took his entire nail off. A spot of color in this drab swamp catches your eye, and you find a pile of withered orange husks in the middle of a shallow cave. This must be the lair of the Chupa Naranja. Fortunately, it isn't home right now. Or maybe since you aren't an orange, it wouldn't be dangerous to you anyway. That almost certainly isn't true.
Set the trap.
You set your trap and hide behind a nearby bush to wait for your prey. After a while, you start to get very bored, and remember that people who hunt with traps don't typically sit and wait for the prey to show up. Instead, they leave and come back later. It's kind of the whole point of animal traps.
Leave and come back later. Alright, so we got you. Sure did. Please don't open the jar while I'm in the room.
That bad, huh? I wonder if it's gotten stronger since I met it. Well, anyway, thanks for your help. You hand over the nose trumpet she lent you and the jar of foulness you collected. The kid pulls out a sash, pins a badge on it, and hands it to you. As thanks, here's an official Monster Squad sash and your first Monster Squad badge.
Huh. Neat. Thanks. Who? Okay, that's the Moss Man.
I think he's the honey ape.
It turned out you were right. The honey ape is totally a real thing. Oh my gosh, really? I knew it. Here's your tracing back and that fingernail you wanted. Wow, huh? Wow, huh? Something wrong? I'm guessing just torn between excitement and vindication and the fact that this is a much grislier object than I realized it was going to be. Oh, don't worry about it. The honey ape will be fine. It had 9 more. Guess that's true. Anyway, thanks for your help. Here's another Monster Squad badge.
Kid takes your sash, pins another badge to it, and hands it back to you.
Oh, it adds on.
Mm-hmm.
So if we do everything in here, it'll actually be a very big... Okay. So we still need to beat the Gatormen.
Catch a whiff of burnt rubber and see a column of smoke drifting into the sky nearby. As you get closer to the site, you see that a small airplane has crashed into the mud. Or perhaps splatted or glorped into the mud.
Investigate. That's right next to the fortress. Hello? Do you have a robot arm? No, it's your...
Scarf?
It's a scarf, but it kind of has a mind of its own.
This is the most diagonal plane you've ever encountered.
Also, how did you crash that way?
Skill. Pure skill. It's a grumpy-looking pilot.
Talk to her. Seems like you got kind of a problem here.
You think? Yeah, 3 kinds of problems I got if you don't count the headache. My plane being stuck ass downward in this swamp is just the most obvious one.
Anything I can help with? My name's Ross, by the way.
Rhonda Rasmussen, hi. And yeah, if you got some time on your hands, you can bet your buns I could use it.
What happened?
I'm looking to be the first to fly a plane all the way around the swamp in one go, see? Nearly made it too, but first to fly nearly all the way around the swamp won't be making any newspaper headlines. Now look at what I got. A plane half buried in the muck, tainted fuel, and even if I get those sorted out, there ain't enough runway for me to get it flying again.
Huh. Plane really seems real stuck.
Oh, you noticed, huh?
Yeah, it's sticking up out of the ground there.
Mm-hmm. Right? Yep, it sure is. The way Rhonda's staring at you starts to make you a little uncomfortable.
Let's talk about something else, shall we? What's wrong with your fuel?
When I landed, the fuel tank got full of swamp water, which I don't know how well versed you are in the chemistry of aircraft fuel, but...
Not good for it?
Not good for it. So I siphoned the tank dry, figured it wouldn't be that big a deal since I got a can of backup fuel.
Oh, let me guess. That's full of water too?
Ain't nothing so bad that it can't be a little bit worse.
Yeah, I hear ya. What's involved in building a runway?
With enough tar and...
Macadam?
Macadam, I could slap down a quick and dirty runway. Dirtier than quick for certain, but it'd be good enough to get me out of here. And I got plenty of tar, but...
Where do you get that barrel tar, anyway?
You know, it's a funny story, but anyway, I need a load of macadam to go with it.
What's macadam?
It's like gravel for fuss budgets. For my purposes, I need a load of rocks exactly 3 centimeters across.
That isn't very many rocks. That's you.
Each individual rock is 3 centimeters across, not the whole load together.
Ah. I could look for some rocks that size.
Well, that'd be great. Come to think of it, I believe I passed an old quarry on my way down. Didn't get a close look because I was kind of distracted, but I can mark it on your map for you. Can't go myself. I need to stay here and guard the tar.
Macadam. Okay. Okay, I'll take a look. Okay. Still trying to go to the fortress.
You find the arm of a traveling salesman sticking out of the ground. Given the condition of the arm, it seems like the body it's attached to must have been down there for quite some time.
Grab the ring.
The ring slips easily off the arm's finger because the finger is both wet and withered with decay. One or the other would have sufficed.
Almost all your random encounters will be fights. Don't need that.
Give the arm a proper burial. Every time you try to dig, the hole immediately fills up with water. You decide to just use the shovel to press the arm down below the surface and call it a day.
Wow. It's a day.
The sheer vitriolic sarcasm Hyphen brings to the plot's dialogue is delightful. I am so glad.
Alright. Let's try this again.
Dry ass eyeballs.
Yeah, I was feeling that as well, actually.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
You meant to say indeed, but instead said I need.
Emotional damage.
Thank you. I was about to do that if you hadn't.
Okay, one down.
Union sacks.
I got the guy that gets stat boosts every time he's hit.
Oh.
So we gotta kind of do it strategically. No.
Inject me. Inject me with Gatorman.
Okay, let's go. Okay, now we'll use this. He's gonna get his stat boost. I'm gonna hit him.
Vlad! Ow.
Ouch. Please heal me. Okay, so big heavy hitter's done. Let's see, do I have anything?
I don't know if we do. Okay.
Then we'll
Okay, that works. No.
do some more jazz hands.
When in doubt, jazz hands.
Do with this.
Well, I need food. Get thee some snacks. Gabby!
And he killed himself.
Heck you, dude. Who said a frontal assault on an enemy fortress was a bad strategy? Sun Tzu shows what he knew.
Well, the only issue with not doing the frontal assault is I don't have Gabby.
That's true.
Because we tried doing that.
Excellent.
And now we're back here. Because that was
With
the...
Gabby.
And we have Gabby.
Fen hungers.
You feed now. Huh.
A big rusty chemical barrel.
Do we investigate or do we use a fishing rod?
It's fish. Also, your camera is slowly creeping downward.
Oh.
Nice. You caught a sleeping wetlands nasty bass.
Okay, fish.
Nasty bass.
Okay, let's go ahead and...
The shoebox is waterlogged. A real surfeit of nouns. There are big ones. The box disintegrate.
Wide loafers.
Is either a pair of shoes for 2 people or 2 pairs of shoes for people who only like to wear one shoe but on both feet at once?
Widens your gait. Okay. There.
Is this what I think it is? As a seasoned adventurer, you couldn't possibly pass this up.
Length of rusty
You're
chain.
not exactly sure how long this chain is because you're not sure how tight you're supposed to pull a chain when you measure it, and also because you don't really care.
Okay, well, you want to see these really quick.
I knew it.
Yep.
I knew it.
I do love the fact that all the stupid walking are linked to what shoes you have on. I still like the barking lock, though. Okay, let's investigate.
The barrel says chloroform, and so does the smell leaking out of it. Oof.
Dump it out.
I see what you're going for, and sure, filling the place with chloroform fumes would knock out all of the guards. But it would also knock you out, and the water you're standing in is almost knee-deep. You can double-check your to-do list if you want, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't have drown scheduled for today.
Oh, yeah. So we're catching fish in chloroform?
Yes. The Gatormen are exercising and also blocking your way to whatever is at the end of the hall. Probably it's something important because the end of the hall is usually where the important stuff usually is, right?
Fight them. Okay. I have to be careful. I still have to be careful of this guy. He's 38. Jazz hands. Jazz hands. Let's work on some of these guys.
So many jazz hands.
Okay, knock out the healer. Work on him. Ow.
Vlad. Gross.
Some more jazz hands. Attack this guy.
I haven't talked about cereal, now I have cereal envy.
Okay, so
It was just one of those times, man.
oh, he has 1 HP.
Of course he does. Well, now he's gone.
Okay, so then a 7 bleed because of the bonus.
And you dropped a piano on it.
Yep. Okay. Good. Heal. It's fine. Jazz hands.
I had a bowl of Crispix for supper at the beginning of this stream.
Crispix is good, though.
I thought you were about to say cryptids.
Cryptids are fun. So I guess this is where the key is.
The throne room. Do you think the Gatorman's taste in books is as bad as everything else about them?
Investigate.
Keeping the rust off your iron fist. Don't eat your henchmen. Tips for the new ruler, or for new rulers. Spot welding guide for ad hoc fortresses. Yeah, those are all pretty much what you'd expect. Except, well, here's one that seems interesting.
Making the most of your stabbings. I'm all out of bullets, so I must use...
Surprisingly dope, given that it doesn't really have sugar.
Let's see. A knife fighter's guide to maximizing the effect of each stab. Grants a combat skill, Knife in the Dark. Deal 25% of the enemy's max HP and physical damage.
You know what I really like? I really like grape nuts.
I actually don't really eat a lot of grape nuts, but the one thing about Crispix though is that it has that it has that very heavy whatever it is. Like if it's the wheat ones, if it's the corn one, it has that very heavy flavor. It's still really good though.
Well, yeah.
We found it. The least comfortable chair in the world. And a toilet.
This is the real seat of power. This hole leads down into a massive underground chamber.
Oh, that's where the chain that came into play.
Attach the chain you found.
Oop, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to look into...
They call them grape nuts, but they are neither grape nor nut. Discuss.
Okay, how much do I got? I got 268. Hold on. So let's bring up the books really quick. Books. Okay. Which is the one that does... Where's the honking? Okay. So we can make it so that it does 2 damage every turn.
Good. The music was obviously written by somebody who read about all the bad honks and thought, the problem with these honks is just that we're not bad enough. It's just awful.
Saxo Violence has been upgraded.
Speaking of bad honks, you really need to learn to blow your nose. You can't find a tissue, so you use every page of the book instead. Then because the book is disgusting now, you throw it away.
Okay, so that's completely...
It's specifically made for contrarians.
Okay, so then this is shooting techniques. Okay, so we need mysticality. Okay, put the book away. Call for backup.
Upgrade.
Okay.
You read through all of Greta's wackadoo rituals. You and your familiars bond over how lame it all is.
Call for backup has been upgraded.
You donate the book to a nearby thrift store just so you don't accidentally read it again.
Okay, how much do I have left? 93. So it is possible I could get something...
That certainly explains Hyphen's affinity for him, I suppose. Wow.
Okay. Gives Sleaze armor?
Do it. And she said, thank you, but wherever did you find a can opener at this time of night? Oh, that's terrible. You're embarrassed to admit you left.
We have enough for one more.
Okay. And then she sent it back to the kitchen and said, I'll have it without the lettuce. Yikes. You wouldn't want to admit you understood that one.
Okay, so we're getting a lot of Sleaze armor, but we're not fighting a lot of things that are using Sleaze. But we had all those, we had that extra experience, so... Property private. Scram! Okay, so I can get out.
You don't know what this object is, but... Oh wait, it's got blood all over it. It's an altar. It's a weird pedestal.
Wait, is this El Vibrato?
Basically.
Hey, serious, go away.
Whatever this is, it's extremely broken.
So let's see, what is my character at? I need 2 more mysticality to fix that. I think I can do that really quick, actually.
You gonna eat something?
Actually, I think I have stuff here. Ooh, that's pretty good, actually. Oxy, Spooky, Sleaze. Oh, we can put the stylish sunglasses back on. Mysticality. Then we have...
I love how you put the sunglasses on just to take the back off.
I forgot I was trying to do mysticality for a moment.
Sleeve armor, mysticality.
Yep, that should be enough.
All these blocks are clearly trying to move in a way that makes sense. They must have just gotten knocked out of alignment.
Realign them.
You move the blocks around relative to each other until they start moving in a more satisfying pattern. Assuming you're a person who thinks a smooth circular pattern is more satisfying than a juddery spark spewing chaos. Surely everybody is that kind of person. This has to be right.
Yep. Oh.
There you go.
Hello. Alright, back to what we were doing. We had on the white suit. And then we had the stylish sunglasses. Until we get that maxed out, because I believe that's going to be the best thing. I want to kill you.
Is this some kind of ancient temple guardian or something? It's shooting out a bunch of tightly focused beams of light that science doesn't yet have a name for, but which you can probably assume you don't want touching you.
Avoid the beams.
No, give me the juddery spark shooting chaos.
Wow.
You would. It's a laser light show. Oh my god. What? Did you see his helicopter legs?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you turned it off.
You worst. I destroy. Goliath killed.
Oh, hey, Goliath. Wow, jeez.
I can fish in it.
That thing really did a number on this guy.
Fish.
Okay, well that did our job for us, I guess. Hematic ichor.
Okay, search.
You poke around in the mulch until you find something that looks more or less like an old iron key, except kind of blurry. It sizzles and twitches in your hand as you pick it up. This has to be the key Charles mentioned. You look at that hulking Goliath at the end of the hall. There doesn't seem to be anything beyond it, and it looks like it could swash you in an instant. It's best to go back out and unlock Charles. You make your way quickly back up to the room where he was being held.
Whew.
Instructions unclear. Killed Gatorman.
That reminds me, if anybody watches, watched One Punch Man, the first episode with the giant, person that the scientist created, and he's like, "Kill the man on your shoulder," while he's the person standing on the thing's shoulder.
It's Charles. He's in a cage. It's a cage with Charles in it.
Unlock the cage. You found the key. I think so. It's kind of weird, though. Yeah, I don't like the looks of all that at all. I bet dollars donuts that's the artifact we're looking for. Couldn't possibly be the key to this random Gatorman cage in the middle of nowhere, then, could it? Well, it might have some kind of key-related powers. Normally, I'd advise against using it, but I don't see any other way out of this mess. Okay, here we go.
The key shifts unpleasantly in your hand, buzzing and clicking through a jerky slideshow of shapes, as though searching for a particular slice of higher dimensional object that will fit this lock. When it finally finds the right one, it jerks forward in your hand and twists, and the lock clicks open. Your hand feels numb.
Thanks, Ross. Thought for sure my bacon was well and truly fried.
You fucking didn't.
Don't mention it, Charles. Let's just get the heck out of this dump. With no further cause to stick around apart from any unfinished side quests you might have, but you can always come back for them later, you escort Charles back to town. I mean, it's true.
She's getting fired. Hang on.
It's gonna be you in a second.
That was a pun, and I knew it. Ross, you found the cursed artifact and brought Charles back home safely. I can't express how grateful I am. I don't know what we'd do without him. Thank you so much.
It wasn't nothing, but, you know.
Yeah, I get it. Don't forget to uncurse that thing before you go to bed.
This key seems like it has power to open any lock. That could be extremely useful. Would it really be all that bad if I didn't uncurse it?
Well, I'm not going to drag you into the machine and force you to do it, but yes, I don't actually know what would happen if you don't uncurse it, but I assume it would be pretty bad. Look, you uncursed all the other things, right?
Yes.
Great. So go ahead and uncurse this one too, okay? Better safe than sorry.
Alright.
We should probably save that for another episode, though. It is actually after 1 a.m.
Yeah, we've been going for 3 hours, but it's been a lot of fun. I mean, that was a long area.
I spelled Fred, not fired.
Fred's over there, probably.
I know.
Alright. If you will hand me my phone.
Get
Gonna go ahead.
on.
Main menu. We are gonna go
Don't you
to
think I didn't see that?
Edition. And while that's loading up on here, we are going to exit this game, and we are going to see...
He did not give his wrenches back, but we will do that next time.
Well, yeah. If we chat with him, we'll probably remember.
It'll be a good time.
Let's see who's on. The Nixie's on. Doxalm's on again. Emmy-chan is on. She's playing Stardew. Let's see. Shiri, Hexhound.
You buy now!
Crystal's on playing Overwatch. I'm between Crystal and Emmy. So, Stardew or Overwatch.
Oh, damn.
Actually, for ending,
Oh, you know what? You thought I forgot, didn't you?
Actually, for ending stream, we have another sound alert that works better for that.
That's true.
As a fan of one of your favorite shows.
Wait, I got it. I wonder if I can do that as he's just done a sound alert. Yeah, I can do it.
I don't think a same person can do more than one. Should we do Stardew or should we do Overwatch? Because it's Emmy or it's Crystal.
Let us flip a coin! There you go.
Oh,
It's an actual coin this time.
I know. I'm trying to not mess with anything. Ah.
Alright.
Okay,
Determine which is heads and which is tails.
Okay, so heads is going to be the Charizard, and tails will be the Pokeball.
Perfect.
Emmy, since I did it in that order, Emmy-chan will be heads, and Crystal will be
In
tails.
no particular order of importance.
Mhm.
It's tails.
So we're going for Crystal. Alright, so I already double-checked that one, so hit this.
Fabulous.
Let me actually make sure she's not getting off.
Oh, well, yeah, that would be nice. And then we did this for nothing.
No, she's in the middle of the match. Can you hold this for a second? Is it 2 L's? Crystal Lina.
Yes.
There she is. Overwatch 2. Alright. But, while we set this up, thank you everyone very much. It was amazing to see everyone. It was amazing to have all the raids.
Thank you to Harley. Thank you for Eidolon.
Always great to have it. Always great to have new faces on, so thank you Zelda fan for dropping in with the follow.
And thank you so very much to Maui Mosh Pit and to... Oh, God, I'm terrible. I've forgotten your name.
It's a bunch of people. Thank you to our lovely regulars with Codespace, Fenragon, and Raz
Razzles!
for dropping in. It's always a pleasure to have all of you. I will at least be on tomorrow. I don't know how she's gonna feel about that tomorrow.
Oh, we're gonna figure something out.
If she is on, we will probably drop back into another Throwback Thursday because it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a hot second. It might be Donkey Kong or it might be Yoshi's Island. We don't know.
If she's not feeling up to it, it'll be a stream with me. It'll either be starting Bloodborne, or it'll be redoing a part of Marvel Midnight Suns because it actually did not save my video when I did the second part.
Damn.
Anyways, thank you all very much. The raid is about to start. Love you all, and I will at least see you tomorrow. She might be on tomorrow, and she might also chime in tomorrow as well. So,
see you later, everyone.
bye. Love you guys. Boop. Oh, no.
Wait, what?
My phone went to...
No.
Okay, no, it's trying to connect. Go.
Well, I'm on it, so...
Okay, did it say raid?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, my phone froze. Yeah, my Twitch is frozen. I can't get on.
I'm here. I've gotten an ad. But our stream is still going.
Yeah, I have to turn it off, but that's not the stream. This is the stream.